Finally, El Clásico final. El Clásico Copa del Rey final. This is gonna be a massive game, right? A lot is at stake and a lot of narratives, man. I had to bring out my Barcelona jacket because Hansi Flick, this man is gonna be popping chains today. I'm not giving Real Madrid a chance today, man. I'm not giving Real Madrid a chance, but it's gonna be an exciting game, right? This game, Hansi Flick is ready, and it might be Carlo Ancelotti's last game as well. So, so much going on, so much happening, so much narratives to actually talk about, and starting lineups are out. Both of them have some good teams, man. But Hansi Flick came out to talk. Hansi Flick came out to
International
talk.
game. So we are one of the best teams facing tomorrow in Europe or maybe in the world. I'm not sure about that, but we want to be ready for that. So the team is good, feeling good. They're very happy to play this match and to enjoy the match and then this is what we want to do. It has to give us confidence for that, and of course it's a new game, and it started by 0-0. So we have to be focused because they have really fantastic players, and they can hurt us, and we have to be there on the pitch, and we have to make the right pressure what we want, and this is what we have to do also to support us. The team deserved it because they played a really fantastic season till now, and we have to continue.
Now Frankie De Jong, man, Frankie
We're
De
looking
Jong.
forward to the final. That's it. We're looking forward to the game. I think I think it's not influencing the game we have tomorrow. Every game against Madrid is a special game, and it doesn't matter in which situation each team arrives or anything. It's always 50-50. I feel the Clásico is always 50-50. So tomorrow will be like that again. No, we have to do what we're doing, what we're always trying to do. Playing our game, being at the top of our game, and then hopefully we will win tomorrow.
Yo, it's a major game today, man. I'm not even gonna say it's not major. I'm not even gonna say it's not big because you can even see the starting lineups, man. Yo, I genuinely think, yo, Hansi Flick, this man is popping chains today because I'm not giving Real Madrid any chance, bro. Like, especially the form Real Madrid have been. It's a great team from both sides, man. Both sides, great team. You can see for Barca, it's Lamine Yamal starting with Rafinha, man. Rafinha also there, right? Ferran. So it's a great team, man. And you know how much I rate Frankie De Jong. Frankie De Jong, Pedri, that midfield is solid. The defense is okay for Barca. And when you go for to Real Madrid, man, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, Chouameni, Valverde, it's a strong team for Real Madrid, right? But my only viewpoint is that this team hasn't been together. Like Real Madrid haven't been together. Like we haven't seen the Real Madrid that we saw last season where you have to be too scared. They bring fear to your hearts, right? Right now, Real Madrid, they're a bit disorganized. We saw that against Arsenal. We've seen that in their previous games, bro. Like Real Madrid, this is not the Real Madrid that won the Champions League last season, right? This is not. We saw how deflated they were against Arsenal. Arsenal outplayed them, and now you're coming to face a better attack, right? Of course, Lewandowski isn't there, but this is still a better attack than Arsenal's, right? You got Lamine, you got Rafinha, even for so today. I think Real Madrid are just saved that hey, Lewandowski isn't here, but this team can still do some damage. Do I give Real a chance? Oh, bro, like Hansi Flick, this man has been my manager since he's been at Bayern Munich. I don't give Real Madrid a chance. I know how this guy is in finals. I know how this man is in finals. He's coming out here to make a statement. I won't even be shocked if it's 3-0 at halftime, Barcelona leading. I won't be shocked because right now you can already see the divide at Real Madrid, right? Rumors of Carlo Ancelotti gonna be fired here, there. So a lot of divide. Their confidence is low. They just got knocked out of the Champions League. So with Real Madrid, one, their confidence is low. Two, they're on a bad run. Three, nothing is really going right for them, bro. Nothing is really going right for Real Madrid. With Barca, everything is literally making sense for them. They're in the Champions League semi-final. Like Hansi Flick, he obviously wants to win this and make a statement. So, yo, this game is gonna be entertaining regardless, regardless of who wins. I know I'm saying, hey, I don't give Real Madrid a chance, right? But they still Mbappe is on the bench. Apparently, he's okay to come off the bench, but he's not okay to start. So Kylian Mbappe is not on the bench, and that guy could have actually caused a lot of problems, especially for this Barcelona defense, right? This Barca defense, Mbappe could have been a difference maker, no doubt about it. You can see Jules Koundé, he is reliable in the defense. He is reliable as a right back, but Mbappe not being there, it's a massive downfall for Real Madrid, man. Kylian Mbappe could have done something. Kylian Mbappe could have caused Barcelona a lot of problems, man. So that's a massive positive for Barca, but you can also say that about Lewandowski, right? Not a lot of strikers get into the positions he does. Not a lot of strikers know how to actually move the way Lewandowski does. So I think, especially in the Hansi Flick system, Lewandowski is an important player, bro. If you watch these guys play, especially Hansi Flick, even at a Bayern Munich, the way Hansi Flick uses Lewandowski, he's really important to that system. He is extremely important to the way Hansi Flick plays, especially that striker. Let's see how Ferran operates, but it's not like Lewandowski, bro. Lewandowski brings a different type of dimension. Lewandowski brings a different type of outlook. So Barca without Leo, that might be something you start saying and asking the question of, okay, how do they cope? How do they actually cope? Because that system of Hansi Flick, bro, I've been watching this guy since he's been at Bayern Munich. I'm a Hansi Flick fan from day one, so I know this man, his tactics. I know how his mindset is in a final. Right now, he's not smiling. Right now, he just wants to destroy his opponents. That's why I call him the Terminator. Hansi Flick, the Terminator. Right now, he's not coming here just to win. He wants 3, 4, 5-0. He genuinely wants that. And if that does happen, that might be the end of Carlo Ancelotti. Of course, Sky Sports, they were saying after this game, Carlo Ancelotti will be fired. So let's see. Let's see what happens with Carlo Ancelotti. Who comes in immediately after him? Because I don't see a scenario where he loses today and then they keep him, right? Carlo Ancelotti, he's done a lot for Real Madrid, no doubt about it. I put him as top 3 managers of all time, right? We gotta respect what Carlo has done, right? We gotta respect what Carlo has done, but it looks like his Real Madrid career might end today, bro. It might end today because we've heard so many reports of, oh, Carlo, after today, the man is gonna be sacked. After today, the man is gonna be actually left out to dry. So we know how Real Madrid actually operates. So today might be Carlo's last day. He can go to Brazil. I think Carlo going to Brazil would be a good move, man. He already knows a lot of these Brazilian players. So let's see what happens after today with Carlo Ancelotti. But yo, Barca, for me, I see them winning 100%. 100%. They're popping chains. Hansi Flick, he's here to pop a chain, man. He's here to destroy. He's not he's not even gonna be smiling after they win. I know how this man is, Hansi Flick. He's gonna lift this Copa del Rey with a serious face. He's not even gonna smile, bro. That's why I call him the Terminator. He's gonna destroy Real Madrid 3, 4-0 and then not even smile while lifting the trophy. That's the type of man this guy is. And yeah, that's why I respect him as a manager. I highly respect Hansi Flick. Obviously, right now, if you have a debate about Hansi Flick versus Carlo Ancelotti, I think this season, no doubt, Hansi Flick has been the better manager. But overall, longevity and trophies won, for sure, Carlo Ancelotti has achieved more than Hansi Flick, right? Let's see. Let's see. Maybe in 10 years, we'll be saying Hansi Flick has surpassed Carlo Ancelotti because this man, if you genuinely back Hansi Flick, this man can genuinely do a lot of damage. He can genuinely do a lot of damage. I see him winning maybe 3 Champions Leagues, 4 Champions Leagues because he's already won one with Bayern. What's stopping him from catching Carlo Ancelotti and winning 3, 4 more Champions League? So let's see by the end of the both careers. Let's see what genuinely happens, man. Let's see what genuinely does really happen. And of course, there's always a Ballon d'Or conversation when Real Madrid and Barcelona are there. Obviously, we can see that, hey, the Real Madrid players, that Ballon d'Or shout, it's game over, man. For Mbappe, that Ballon d'Or shout, it's game over, right? Right after you got knocked out by Arsenal, your Ballon d'Or shouts are really, really over. But my viewpoint is you got to give it to Lamine Yamal over Rafinha. Rafinha, he's doing his thing, man. He's doing his thing. He's turning up. He's being consistent. He's delivering goals. But I think the Ballon d'Or should be based on, okay, who's entertaining the fans, right? Because yes, in some moments Rafinha does entertain people, right? Rafinha does entertain people, but I still view Rafinha as more of a system player. Lamine Yamal is the guy I view as more of the entertainer, more of the real baller, right? Rafinha, I just see him as a system player that's benefiting from Hansi Flick. With Lamine Yamal, I see him as, okay, yeah, this guy, he should be in the Ballon d'Or conversation. He should be really winning trophies like this. So it's a massive game, man. It is a massive game. But Rafinha, if he does win the Ballon d'Or, let's see. Let's see. You also have to put an aspect of Brazil, man. What Rafinha is doing for Brazil is below average, bro. You can't give him the Ballon d'Or when he's underperforming for Brazil week in, like every international break, he's not delivering. So the Ballon d'Or discussions, they are interesting, bro. They are extremely interesting. Obviously, some people will say, yo, Rafinha, regardless of what he does for Brazil, he needs to win the Ballon d'Or. And it just depends on what they do in the Champions League. If Barcelona win the Champions League, for sure somebody like Rafinha will be the favorite, right? I would personally give it to like Lamine Yamal, but apparently he's too young, this and that. So yeah, it's even better to give it to Lewandowski, man, because I know Rafinha is turning up for Barcelona, but the guy is he's looking like a championship player when he plays for Brazil. When he plays for Brazil, you can't give him the Ballon d'Or based on his Brazil performances. That's just my mindset. Okay, based on what the guy's doing for Brazil, Rafinha, you can't give him the Ballon d'Or because Ballon d'Or, isn't it about consistency, club, and country? I thought that was the basis of the Ballon d'Or. So it's better to give it to somebody like Lewandowski, man. So let's see where that Ballon d'Or conversation actually goes. And obviously, Barca, they have like a massive game, bro. Like Inter Milan, if you get any injuries in this game, because Lewandowski's already missing. Like if Barcelona get any injuries in this game, especially like midfield, right? Barca, they're gonna need De Jong for that Inter Milan game. They're gonna need Pedri. They're gonna need a guy like Lamine Yamal. So Inter Milan, Barca back-to-back games, yo. These guys have hard games, man. Even Real Madrid at this point, they'll still want to win a trophy, right? We saw the situation with Real Madrid, man. They almost canceled the final. They almost walked away. They didn't do the press conference. So we saw what was happening, all the drama that was happening with this match, right? Referees were changed, all this, this. So that might also have a psychological effect to the Real Madrid players, man. It might genuinely, because what was happening behind the scenes, I've never seen that before, especially for a final where a team, they don't attend the press conference, and then next you change the referee, this and that. I agree with changing the referee, right? The comments that referee made, you had to change them. You had to change them because you don't need any bias narratives in football. If the referee's showing a bit of biasness, you got to change them. I agree with that. I completely agree with that. But what I'm trying to say is that I've never seen such a disorganized situation in my life. Like where two teams, sorry, not two teams, where Real Madrid, they didn't attend the training, they didn't attend the press conference. When have you ever seen a situation like that before a massive game? They don't really talk, right? The opposition manager doesn't attend the press conference, this and that. They put out a club statement. So that whole situation was crazy in itself. And it just hypes up the game even more, right? In my viewpoint, it genuinely hypes up the game a bit more. Low key it does, because all that drama behind the scenes, all that drama of Real Madrid blaming like the referees biased against Boss, it's gonna motivate Boss as well. Yo, you're saying we're paying referees to pick our side, this and that. So it does bring another story, another exciting narrative to this game, bro. This game, it's gonna deliver, man. It's gonna deliver with goals, and we've seen like Copa del Rey. We know the top goal scorer for Real Madrid is on the bench, which is surprising, man. I would have played Endrick. Like, why not play Endrick for this game, man? He's the top goal scorer for Real Madrid. I don't know why he's on the bench. And yo, Barca, I think the goals might just come from Rafinha, right? For sure, Rafinha, that Rafinha Lamine Yamal connection, we've seen it this season, man. The ball from Lamine Yamal to Rafinha, and the delivery from Lamine Yamal, that's a bit underrated, bro. This guy is still a teenager. He's delivering like this. You gotta give him credit. How many teenagers are turning up like Lamine Yamal? Not a lot, bro. Not a lot. Not a lot of teenagers are genuinely turning up like Lamine Yamal. We've seen a lot of these moments. It's not like Lamine Yamal has only had one good moment and then he disappears. And then after, this guy is genuinely carrying Barcelona in some games. So many game changes from both teams. From both teams. Of course, I call Vinicius Jr. a fake Brazilian. This guy shouldn't be the face of Brazil. But he can still turn up, bro. He can still turn up, right? Vinicius Jr., I call the man a fake Brazilian. Fake Brazilian. Even Rafinha, I call these guys fake Brazilian. Worst Brazilian players in Brazilian history. So you gotta call them fake Brazilians. But although you call them fake Brazilians, they deliver for their clubs, bro. Like Vinicius Jr., no doubt, you can't write him off. That's one thing you can't do, right? I call this man a fake Brazilian, but you can't write him off, right? You can't write him off, especially for a final. We've seen him last season, what he did last season. Of course, Vinicius Jr., we all remember the situation. He had shouts for the Ballon d'Or. He had shouts for this. So you can't write him out, man. Yes, I call the man a fake Brazilian. You shouldn't be the face of Brazil. You're not really turning up for Brazil. But for Real Madrid, this guy turns up. So we've seen Vinicius Jr. have brilliance for Real Madrid, right? Yes, I'm always asking international break when I'm watching Brazil. I'm always asking, where's that brilliance when you're playing for Brazil? But we know the guy has brilliance. We know the guy has talent, and it's just about how he turns up today, right? We know there are two game changers today, probably three. I don't really see Rodrigo doing a lot. For Real Madrid, Valverde is the guy that might he Valverde, he's the type of player you don't know what to expect from him, because he can come up with a screamer, he can come up with this. Even Jude Bellingham, you have to ask what Jude Bellingham would turn up today. Is it the Jude Bellingham that that we saw against Arsenal, or is it the Jude Bellingham that turned up last season? We remember the El Clásicos last season, man. Jude Bellingham, he was turning up like crazy, right? Outside the box, here and there, inside the so it's just a question of which Jude Bellingham turns up today, right? Is it the world class Jude Bellingham, or is it the Jude Bellingham we saw against Arsenal? So there are two Real Madrids that we're gonna see today. Is it world class Madrid or below average Madrid, man? Because we don't know. We don't know what's really gonna happen today, but we do know it's gonna be an entertaining game. And my guy Frankie De Jong, like Frankie De Jong, I've rated this guy for such a long time. Of course, this is not really the Frankie De Jong we saw at Ajax. That was a different type of level. I think the Frankie De Jong at Ajax was way better than Pedri. And the shocking that Real Madrid haven't really started Modric, man. That's low key shocking. That is low key shocking because in a game like this, I think Modric offers more than a guy like Chouameni. Let's just be realistic. Chouameni, what has he done this season? So I'm extremely shocked that Modric isn't really starting, right? That's advantage Barcelona as well. You're gonna need a guy like Modric when you're facing a midfield of De Jong, Pedri, bro. You're gonna need somebody like Modric in that midfield. And Camavinga, I don't know what's really happening though. I think Camavinga would have been a better option than Chouameni, right? Definitely Luka Modric would have been a better option than Chouameni. So I'm shocked with this Real Madrid midfield, man. I'm really shocked. Maybe it's a situation where they're gonna need a lot of legs because we know how Hansi Flick plays. It's that high press, high intensity. So maybe he is a tactician, Carlo Ancelotti. He's probably thinking that okay, Chouameni, go out there, your legs, you got more legs than Luka Modric. You go out there and just try your best to do what you can against De Jong and Pedri because you're gonna need a lot of quality to stop these two. We've seen these two when they turn up, bro. It's game over. When Pedri and De Jong are literally balling out, bro, it's hard to stop these two. Like especially De Jong. When De Jong is turning up, bro, that's why Barca genuinely signed Frankie De Jong because this guy at his best, untouchable, man, unplayable. Let's just be real. I know we haven't seen De Jong being consistent, but De Jong at his best, this guy's unplayable, man. He's unplayable. And am I saying he's better than Prime Modric? Of course not. Of course not. Prime Luka Modric dunks on Frankie De Jong. But what I'm saying is that, hey, Frankie De Jong at his best, he comes close. He comes close to that Modric type of player. He comes close. He comes close. He's nowhere near, but he's the closest player in this generation where you can say, okay, yeah, this guy, he's a real baller. He's a real baller. Of course, there are no players playing right now that can make it into the old Barcelona team or into the old Real Madrid team, right? In both teams right now, peace and blessings, bro. Peace and blessings. In both teams right now, no player can genuinely make it, bro. No player can genuinely make it. He's on the bench, bro. Endrick is on the bench. Endrick is on the bench, and it's gonna be. I don't know why Carlo genuinely left him. Probably he wants more. He wants more legs in that, like the midfield. He's seen the Barcelona midfield, and you're gonna need like more legs. That's why he's putting like all these guys in the midfield, bro. You're gonna need all those legs, all that support for a game like this. A game like this, you cannot. Yeah, can't wait for this game, bro. It's gonna be entertaining. El Clásicos, they always entertain, bro. They do always entertain, and bro, ish, Carlo might be his last game, but if he ends it with a trophy, it's gonna be crazy. You're saying you're nervous for Bilbao, bro. Bilbao, we can do it. We can do it, but right now, bro, like, yo, Bilbao. I think United can do it though. Man United can do it, but yo, this team, Barca, bro, with Hansi Flick next season for sure. You gotta back that man with defenders that can deliver week in, week out. We heard what the man had to say earlier on because
It's a final out special game. So
he
we are
doesn't
we are
play
one of the
around,
best
Hansi.
teams
He doesn't play.
facing tomorrow. um, in Europe or maybe in the world. I'm not sure about that, but we want to be ready for that. So the team is good, feeling good. They're very happy to play this match and to enjoy the match, and then this is what we want to do.
Yo, it's gonna be an insane game, right? Just players to watch today is probably the midfield. This will be a game of the midfield battles, bro. I think it'll be a game where Madrid just play on the counter, bro. Madrid just play on a counter. Yeah, Bilbao already have like UCL probably in the bag, bro. Yeah, this Barca jacket, bro, it's like a vintage. Yes, I got it when like Messi was still there. Like it's like a vintage from the Barcelona shop, bro. Like so, this Barca shirt is it's an old one, bro. It's an old Barcelona jacket. I got it when I went to watch Barcelona, bro. So it's an old jacket, bro. An old jacket, but bro, this bro, we just gotta like do something though. I'm here to one back my guy Hansi Flick, like my manager Hansi Flick. This guy, bro, I just rate him so highly, and let's just hope we see something amazing today, right? Let's just hope we see something amazing and we just see a great game because both teams today they have the capabilities of hurting each other, right? Although I put Barca as the favorites, Madrid, that attack, you can never write it off, bro. Madrid, that attack, you can never write it off. You hope Bilbao play a weak team? Nah, Europa League, bro, I don't really think they'll throw that away, bro. Bilbao, they're gonna come out strong. They wanna win that trophy. And it's a crazy month for football overall. It's a crazy month. Today it's a final. Next week, Champions League, then Europa League. So it's a crazy few weeks for football. Even May is a crazy month. We're coming towards the end of the season. So we're going to be seeing a lot, man. You're saying penalties for you. In this game, I don't really see it going to penalties, bro. I don't really see it going to penalties. I don't really see it going to penalties, bro. I think I won't even be shocked. Halftime is 3-0. I won't be shocked. Like, the confidence of Real Madrid is rock bottom. There's so much disorganization going on at Real Madrid. And you can see Carlo, they're trying to fire him, they're trying to sack him. Obviously, there were rumors on Sky Sports that this is his last game. So there's so much disorganization going on at Real Madrid. You don't even I'm not really giving them a chance in this game, right? Just based on that as well, right? The confidence is low. They lost against Arsenal. Like, they're at rock bottom right now. Like, if they lose today, it's really rock bottom. It's really rock bottom for Real Madrid. I won't lie, bro. Yeah, the Real Madrid midfield and defense, it's not really convincing, bro. Like, ooh, Lucas Vasquez, bro. These guys want to get cooked. These guys want to get cooked. How are you starting Lucas Vasquez in a final? These guys want to get cooked, bro. They genuinely want to get cooked, Real Madrid. Like, how are you starting Lucas Vasquez in a final? And the midfield, obviously, second half they still have Modric. I think on the bench they have a lot of good players, man. Modric, probably Camavinga might come on, and they also have Mbappe. Mbappe is fit enough to come off the bench. So Real Madrid, if this starting lineup don't work, they have plan Bs. That's the question for Barca. What's your plan B? Obviously, Lewandowski's injured. Are you talking about an Ansu Fati situation? That's why I'm saying squad depth in the summer. Barcelona still have a lot to do, bro. They still have a lot to do in the summer. If they really want to dominate for like 5-6 years, they gotta back Hansi Flick with a lot, man, because you can't be going into next season with this defense. Of course, this defense, it'll win you some games, But consistently, if you want to genuinely uh, develop, like, hey, you need a lot. You think Ten Hag would cook with Barca? Nah, bro. Ten Hag at Barcelona, of course he has Frankie de Jong, Pedri would be great, but the defense as well. He doesn't do a better job than Hansi Flick. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like Hansi Flick, he's literally making these defenders look better than they are, bro. He's making them look better than they are. Thank God Araujo is on the bench because that guy is a bum. But hey, yo, you're saying they should go for Rodri. Yeah, bro. Rodri would be good for Barcelona, bro. Rodri would, yo, how you doing, bro? You don't root for any of these teams, but seeing Vinny cry is enjoyable. Like, bro, we just we just want to see great football today. Like, I think that's the mindset of most fans. Like, give us some great football. And with Vinicius Jr., bro, this guy was literally crying so much about people haven't given me the Ballon d'Or, this and that Ballon d'Or, bro. If you were a Ballon d'Or level player, you would have shown it season after season. We saw it with Messi. We saw it with Ronaldo. The moment they didn't win a Ballon d'Or, the next season they turned up. Where's that? Where's that mindset from Vinicius Jr., bro? Florentino Perez is what's this? The head, bro. The head of Real Madrid, man. The president of Real Madrid. Papa Perez, man. That man, obviously they had like some type of breakdown yesterday. Real Madrid, it was uncertain that they were gonna play this match. They were literally ready to sue, right? Apparently Real Madrid were ready to sue the Spanish Federation if they didn't change the referee. So it was that deep. It was that deep. The situation was crazy, man. Like Real Madrid, they didn't attend the press conference. They wanted these referees to be gone. Obviously, they different referees are gonna referee this game, but it was that deep. That's how deep that situation was, right? Papa Perez wanted to sue everybody. He wanted to sue everybody. If you don't change the referee, we're suing you. We're suing this thing. And they were really serious about canceling the match, Real Madrid. So it was such a disorganized situation, man. Such a disorganized situation, and you never want to see that in football, man. Why? Of course, I understand it low key. Okay, they feel like they were done over. They feel like, okay, the referees disrespected them. The referees were biased, but ish, at least attend the press conference. Talk about it in the press conference. At least if Carlo Ancelotti went there, discussed that in the press conference and said, hey, the situation with the referee, this is what we think, this is what we're gonna do, this is this and that. At least talk about in the press conference. You're saying you're starting Gula this final. Unfortunately, the guy's on the bench, bro. The guy's on the bench, bro. Let's see how Cunha does next season, man. We know that he's going to United. Let's see if he delivers. We've had so many good players come, but how many of them have delivered, bro? How many of them have delivered? So we're almost there, man. That Copa del Rey final. And we saw how Barcelona won against Atletico, man. That was also a good game. That was also a good game. So this final, I expect goals. I expect entertainment. I expect both teams just to go out there and just try to pop chains, bro. Hansi Flick, he doesn't play games. He never plays games like this. He never genuinely plays games like this. uh, it might be a situation where he gets the job done by halftime. I'm giving Real Madrid no hope in this game. No hope. Yeah, Dragon Ball is cooking, bro. It is cooking. It is cooking. But I'm waiting for it to like reach the final stages, and then yeah, then I'll watch all of it, bro. But it is cooking, bro. It is cooking. Dragon Ball is cooking, bro. It is cooking. Like, Ish, let's hope this game cooks as well, bro. Let's hope this game cooks as well. Like, let's see. Does Hansi Flick starts like Ansu Fati? Obviously, that's a player that has really declined, man. In the past few years, Ansu Fati, he was the golden boy, the number 10 for Barcelona. People were seeing him surpassing, like, taking the role of Lionel Messi, this and that. So it hasn't really worked out for Ansu Fati, man. Now the guy can't even start. Now the guy can't even get 10 minutes. So Ansu Fati, where do people actually see this guy in like 2 or 3 seasons? Is it just a situation where the guy needs to go to Saudi or something? Right? Ansu Fati, what's the situation, man? Is it a situation where he just goes to Saudi, makes his money in Saudi, or can he revive his career in Europe? Ansu Fati, man, it's crazy. It's crazy. You're saying Palace beat Villa 3-0. Yo, that's crazy. 3-0. Yo, yo. Rashford wasn't there. Yo, that's crazy. That is crazy. Rashford wasn't there. They got beat 3-0. Ish. And that was I don't know why Unai Emery likes experimenting too much, bro. Like, this is a realistic trophy you could have won. FA Cup is something realistic for Villa. Why did you throw it away? So that's my only viewpoint. Like, yo, why did you throw it away? Right? Yeah, Ansu Fati. I don't see Ansu Fati going to Atletico Madrid, man. If he goes somewhere, it's maybe a Brighton situation. It's maybe uh Newcastle situation, or a team that's actually willing to take the gamble on him. I don't think Atletico are that type of team that will take a gamble with Ansu Fati. Unless he revives his career at Barcelona, he becomes the Ansu Fati that we saw before that loan deal, before everything fell apart. It might be just a situation of Brighton, bro. Brighton for Ansu Fati. Oh, he's okay, bro. He's okay. He's okay. He's okay, bro. He is okay, bro. He is okay, bro. But almost game time. Rodrigo as well. Yeah, Juice Kunde, bro. The thing about Juice Kunde is like, ah, he's consistent, but there are some games where he lets you down, right? There are some games where he'll lose concentration for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then you don't know what happened. But the guy is consistent. The guy is a baller. Jules Koundé. Also for France, bro. I watch France a lot. Jules Koundé, an important player for both Barcelona and France, bro. So I'm highly invested in this guy, Jules Koundé. Let's hope he turns up. Obviously, another French player, Kylian Mbappe, on the bench, but let's see what happens. Nah, Barca, they're not really getting Rashford, bro. Like with Rafinha, the way Rafinha is performing for Barca, I think Rafinha has cemented his place in Barcelona, and I don't see them getting a Marcus Rashford, bro. Rashford, fair play to Marcus, bro. He's reviving his career at Aston Villa. I think he should just stay at Aston Villa, Marcus Rashford, because at Barca he's not really starting. He's not starting over Rafinha. He's not starting over Lamine Yamal. And in attack as a striker, you got Lewandowski. So Rashford, I think just stay at Aston Villa, man. Just stay at Aston Villa, because Rafinha, if he wins a Ballon d'Or, there's no way they're dropping him for Rashford, bro. There's no way. There is no way. Yes, Rafinha is a fake Brazilian, but low key at this stage of Rashford's career, he's not an upgrade on Rafinha. Like Rashford in 2025, I don't think he's an upgrade on Rafinha, bro. Rafinha is a fake Brazilian, but he's gonna give you more than Marcus Rashford. He is gonna give you more than Marcus Rashford. But Endrick, bro, I don't know why Endrick isn't really starting this game. That's the shocker for me. Your top goal scorer, at least go out with some dignity. Let him be the top goal scorer of this Copa del Rey. But for sure, guys like Endrick will come off the bench. For sure, they'll come off the bench. And we saw that semi-final, man. Real Sociedad almost did it. Real Sociedad almost did it. They almost pulled it off against Real Madrid. And we know, Papa Perez, he's gonna be there. He's gonna be at the stadium. He's gonna be at the stadium. Yeah, bro. These fake Brazilians destroying Brazil, bro. Destroying Brazil. There's only one real Brazilian left, and that's Neymar, bro. That is Neymar. The rest are fake Brazilians. What they're doing for Brazil, that's not Brazilian, bro. That is not Brazilian. Rafinha, he's not a Brazilian. Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, all these guys are fake Brazilians, bro. Like what they were doing this year, in the past 2 years, what they've been doing, it's not Brazilian, bro. That's not Brazil. These guys are fake Brazilians, bro. They're good for their clubs, but country-wise, bro, they're so unreliable. They're so unreliable. Yeah, that was a good game as well. Like Sociedad versus Real Madrid. This one is gonna deliver, man. This one is gonna deliver. Especially that goal Endrick scored. Bro, that chip over the goalkeeper. Oh my god. That's why I don't know why they don't really start Endrick. I don't know why Real Madrid ain't starting Endrick. That chip over the goalkeeper, Endrick was, yo, like, I should be starting, right? I put you in the final. Without Endrick, Real Madrid are not in the final. So I would have been upset if I was Endrick. I would have been upset. And Endrick, he just needs to leave Real Madrid, man. Like the disrespect they've shown Endrick is embarrassing because the disrespect they've shown Endrick is embarrassing. He without Endrick, they're not in this final. That goal he scored against Real Sociedad, chipping the goalkeeper, man. Bro, and you don't start him in the final. That's why with Endrick, you gotta leave Real Madrid because you need to go to a team where you are the main man. You are the main man, bro. Like, you need to go to a team where you're appreciated as a player. Endrick has so much talent. Like, the talent of Endrick, the guy has so much talent. You can't just be a bench warmer. I think Endrick, he's tired of just being a bench warmer, bro. You should be like Lamine Yamal, starting week in, week out. That's the talent of Endrick, bro. Like, this guy has real talent. He's from all the players playing in both teams, I think he's the only real Brazilian there. Endrick is the only real Brazilian in this match. Because from all the Brazilians there, he's the guy that will shock you and do something magical. Like Endrick, bro, you just need to leave Real Madrid next season. Like next season, tell your agent, hey, I know Man United are looking at Liam Delap, but yo, if an Endrick situation comes, you gotta drop Liam Delap and just go for Endrick, man. Like if you United, just go to Real Madrid, say yo, bring me some Endrick. Let's drop this Liam Delap situation and bring me Endrick. Bring me Endrick because Endrick by far he's better than Liam Delap. And I put him above Osimhen as well. So Endrick, bro, that should be a no-brainer. Like United, try and check that situation. If Endrick ain't happy, he has a home in Manchester, man. There's a home in Manchester for you, Endrick. Come to United, bro. There's a home in Manchester for you. There's a home there, bro. You can come there, just start bowling out for Man United. You can be scoring those chip goals at Manchester United. Come on, bro. Endrick, there's a home for you at Manchester United. Yeah, rivals are scared if United win the Europa, bro. And I don't really think, some rivals won't really care. Let's just give a scenario. Arsenal win the Champions League. I think they won't really care if United win. But with us, bro, we still have to beat Tottenham, right? Tottenham, they've beaten us every game we've played them. So, Man United, can you go out there, beat Athletic Bilbao, and also beating a club like Tottenham? Especially the way we've been playing, bro. Especially the way we've been playing. So Europa is not 100% secure. It's not really 100% secure for United. A few more minutes until this game starts. And yeah, with the Champions League, for this game, I'm just going to go a 3-1, 3-1 prediction, 3-1 Barcelona. I think for the Champions League, it might be a 1-1 situation. Barca versus Inter Milan. I think it might be a 1-1 situation. And then PSG Arsenal. I think Arsenal might win that one. Arsenal might win that one against PSG. I think if they keep out their main stars, Dembele, Cavasqueria, they win that game. So with Man United, Sociedad, I think United win. I think United win. So we have a great week of football coming. Like, this month, next month, the football is gonna be unbelievable. And Man United, you win that semi-final, you're into the final. Barcelona, if Barca win against Inter, they're into a final. Let's see what happens. The only game I'm not really too sure of is the Arsenal PSG one. Like, anything can happen in that one. I learned from the previous game that, you can't really underrate Arsenal too much, right? Don't really underrate these guys too much because they might turn up and then just do something different, right? They might nullify PSG and then score some Bandulu goals. So Arsenal, realistically, they can reach the final as well of the Champions League. I'm not gonna underrate them. Of course, PSG are the favorites for that one. They have a better attack. They have a better midfield. But Arsenal, I've learned my lesson, man. Never underrate these guys. I'm not gonna underrate them, especially the momentum they have, right? The momentum they have from the previous game against Real Madrid, obviously, that's gonna give you so much confidence. So with Arsenal, I'm not really gonna underrate them. That's why I see, okay, at the Emirates, I think they can win the game. But away in Paris, that's the game where Arsenal might struggle. That's the game where Arsenal might struggle. But today, my prediction is just 3-1, right? 3-1 for Barcelona, man. Hansi Flick, he's coming here to pop chains. He's coming here to destroy. He's coming here to make history. So it might be another situation where Hansi Flick lifts a trophy and not smile. We've seen so many situations like that. We're seeing that at Bayern Munich. He lifts a trophy, not smiling. The only trophy he lifted at Bayern where he was smiling was the Champions League. So close to this game, man. So close to this game. El Clásico, El Clásico. Like, these are the games that just excite you. These are the games that just excite you. These are the games that just, as a football purist, especially the El Clásicos at their peak, right? We saw El Clásicos when Messi and Ronaldo were there, where it's 3-2 or something like that. We saw those El Clásicos where it was 5-1. So we've seen so much happen in an El Clásico, bro. Like, El Clásicos always deliver. That's one fixture that it's gonna be entertaining. It's gonna live up to the hype. Although, yes, it's a different era, different teams, no Messi, no Ronaldo, all this, all that. El Clásicos still live up to the hype. And I think that Messi versus Ronaldo era, yes, it's gone, but it might be replicated. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe two more players. I think Lamine Yamal, he's gonna be a player that sticks to that Ballon d'Or. You're saying you have a feeling Bilbao would take care of Spurs or Bordeaux would take care of Spurs. Bro, Bordeaux, it's gonna be hard, bro. But with Spurs, you can't write off Tottenham from from messing up, bro. Like that's one situation you can't write off. Tottenham messing up. Like you're right, bro. Like with Bordeaux, they have a chance against Tottenham. They have a chance against Tottenham because you can't write off Tottenham messing up. We've seen Tottenham mess up so many times this season. So many times. Getting so close to this game, man. El Clásico. El Clásico. Oh, I think today, my prediction for man of the match, probably Lamine Yamal, man. Probably Lamine Yamal. I think he's going to turn up with a man of the match performance today. If it's not Lamine, it might be De Jong's day. It might be Frankie De Jong's day, right? Lamine Yamal, Frankie De Jong, these guys, they're players to watch. Of course, if Modric was starting, we know how Modric turns up in big games. Like that's a guy you can't really write off in big games. We've seen him do it for Croatia. We've seen him do it for Real Madrid, even at his age right now. Like Modric in big games, he always turns up. He always turns up. So that's fortunate that the guy's on the bench, bro. That is highly fortunate that the man is on the bench, right? Barcelona gonna be smiling about that. Yo, you're leaving Luka Modric on the bench. Okay, thank you, thank you for that. Thank you for that, Chouameni. Really, you're gonna put Chouameni against De Jong? Oh, thank you for that. So Barcelona gonna be smiling in the midfield, man. They're gonna be smiling in this midfield. Oh, you're gonna put Chouameni against De Jong. Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Hansi Flick will even shake your hand today. Oh, thank you for that. Chouameni, really? Okay, thank you for that. So Barca midfield wise, they should be able to dominate this game, right? De Jong, Pedri, two good midfielders, no doubt about it. Like these guys, midfield wise, you expect something magical from De Jong, Pedri. If one is having a bad game, the other turns up. And that's just how it is. And if both of them turn up, then it's game over. Then it's game over. So that midfield is solid, man. That midfield is solid. Of course, I still think Barca, they still need like a third guy because Danny Olmo, he's okay. He's good, but I think to complete this midfield, Barcelona need Rodri. Like Rodri coming into this midfield, bro. No one is touching the ball. Genuinely, no one is touching the ball. Right? You might add in Rodri into this Barcelona midfield. Yo, it completes this midfield. I'm not saying it will be as good as the old Barcelona midfield, Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta, but it's the closest thing you can do. Adding Rodri to De Jong and Pedri is the closest you can come to a Busquets, Xavi, and Iniesta. It's the closest. That's the closest you can come to. So I don't know why Barca aren't really checking for that Rodri. Calling up Rodri. Yo, come back to Spain. Spain is your home. Come to Barca. So I don't know why Barca are not really checking Rodri. If Barca come for Rodri, I think he leaves Man City. Because he is Spanish, bro. Spanish players, there are two clubs they love the most. Barcelona, Real Madrid. If those two come calling for you and you're a Spanish player, bro, you're leaving the Premier League. It's gonna happen, bro. If Barca go calling for Rodri, he's leaving the Premier League, man. You're saying Spurs need 3 goals at home or else they get spanked. I don't think they'll get spanked, bro. Even away from home, Spurs should be able to deal with Bordeaux, bro. Like if they don't deal with Bordeaux, like yo, you start asking questions. What's going on? Bordeaux? You're struggling against Bordeaux? Really, 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 really? You're saying Barca also nice city? Yeah, Barca is also a nice city, bro. So, and we can see yo Lamine Yamal doing his hair like Neymar. So this game, Can see the players are coming onto the field. Lamine Yamal doing his hair like Neymar. He's trying to have that Brazilian swag. He's the only real Brazilian playing in this game, right? He's the only real Brazilian playing right now. So Lamine Yamal trying to make his hair like Neymar. We can see that. It's a final. He's gonna be popping. He's gonna be popping chains today, Lamine Yamal. Like Hansi Flick as well. Wow, you can feel that it's a final right now. You can feel that it's a final. Like when you just see the crowd. And I love this display for the final, man. I love this display of the trophy, the way they've displayed it, the arena as well. It really makes you feel like, yo, this is a final. This is a final. Even the way the players entered the arena, bro. You feel that this is a final. You feel that this is a no team wants to lose this. No team wants to lose this. I gotta give Spain a lot of credit for the way they've set up the Copa del Rey final. This is beautiful, man. This is beautiful. Now you feel it. Now you can feel it that, yo, this is becoming real. This is becoming extremely real. Now I can feel it. I can genuinely feel it. Lamine Yamal obviously dyeing his hair because he's here to make a statement. He's here to make a statement and dance like a Brazilian. Come on. Ooh, this game, bro. This game. Just pop up. Pop up. Let's hope it delivers. And it will deliver. Might be Carlo's last game, but give us some entertainment, Carlo. Give us some entertainment, Hansi Flick. The trophy also looking beautiful, man. Looking beautiful. Jude Bellingham, you saw his face. The man is looking serious. Everybody's looking serious. So, hey, you can feel that this is a final. You can feel, and that's why, although I'm saying Barca win this, finals, you don't know what happens, bro. Some nerves can kick in, especially your Barcelona defense. It might make a mistake. Nerves can kick in. Finals, anything happens, bro. Like those nerves, once you're in the field, once you're on the field, like you really it gets to some players' heads, bro. It gets to your head. Like, oh shit, this is a final. It's like a boxing match, right? You're confident before the boxing match, but once you're in that ring, the pressure starts getting to your head. And that's how finals are, bro. Finals are like a boxing match, right? You're confident before the game, but once you're on that field, it's a different story. It's a different story. The pressure is different. So that's why you also have to account pressure and mentality of the players. And that's where you give it to Real Madrid have already been in more finals than Barcelona, bigger finals, Champions League finals than these Barcelona players. So that might be an aspect, but I still see Barca as the favorites for today, just based on Hansi Flick. Just based on Hansi Flick. A full squad, fully fit squad, I think if they get a new manager, I think, yo, Real Madrid start popping heads. Because with a fully fit Real Madrid team, you got Mbappe, obviously Vinicius when he's turning up. And I do believe they will buy more players in the summer. We know how Real Madrid are. So they'll buy more defenders, they'll buy. So they're still a team with good players, Real Madrid. They are still a team with good players. Valverde, he's not a bum, bro. He's not a bum. I'm just saying psychologically, Real Madrid are not in the best place right now, right? They got their heads popped out by Arsenal, and now, they're low in confidence right now. So for sure, Barca should see themselves as favorites today. They should see themselves as favorites. You should taste that trophy right now. And it'll be just great for like my manager Hansi Flick. Obviously, a lot of people doubted this man. Oh, Hansi Flick, he failed at Germany, this and that and this. But the guy's popping heads, man. The guy's popping heads. Oh, but yeah, Thibaut Courtois. That's why you can't really leave it to penalties. If a situation of penalties happens, then yeah, Real Madrid are favorites in that situation. But 90 minutes, the first 90 minutes, I put Barca as favorites. If it's penalties, Thibaut Courtois, this guy, bro, he's saving 102. That's a fact. That is a fact. He's saving 102. You're not telling me Jules Koundé is scoring a penalty against Thibaut Courtois. He ain't doing that, bro. He ain't doing that. Let's go. Game time. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Game time, man. Game time. Final. Copa del Rey. Copa del Rey. How is this game gonna start? And a lot of players, midfield is where you gotta watch it. Midfield is where you gotta watch it, though. It is where you gotta watch it. Both defenses are not really too convincing. But then the attack, that Barca attack, that's where you get the edge. That's where you get the edge. And the fact that Real Madrid lack confidence right now. Let's go, man. El Clásico final, we in the building, man. We in the building. Yo, 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 yo. And this is gonna be a high tempo game. Finals are always high tempo, man. High tempo, exciting. And that's all you want to see as a football fan. High tempo, exciting, and a level where both teams are playing to win. Like no team wants to go to penalties. Probably maybe that's the Real Madrid mindset. Okay, let's keep it 0-0, and hopefully Thibaut Courtois can get us over the line. But I don't think that's the mentality from Real Madrid so far. So let's see. Let's see. The shape from Real Madrid is good. It's good, man. It's better than I thought it would be. Really better than I thought it would be. So you can already see, yo, the shape is really good. Carlo has set these guys up well. But that's where it becomes scary, right? When Barca are attacking, that's where it becomes scary, bro. Like, yo, that's where it becomes scary, because if Barca just pop your chain off, yo, it might be good night and goodbye. It might be a situation of where you're saying good night and goodbye. Yo, the game has started well. The game has started well. You can see the fear from Real Madrid. They don't want to overcommit right now. Yo. They don't want to overcommit right now. You can see the fear from Real Madrid. Usually, Real Madrid, they'll go all out packing in like a final. In a final, especially finals. I'm not saying regular games. Finals, we see what Real Madrid do. But today, you can see they're paying respect to Barcelona, because they know if you leave too much space, you will get hurt. And obviously, that was a message from Carlo Ancelotti. Yo, you leave any space, these guys will hurt you. Lamine Yamal, Rafinha on that counter, they will hurt you. Even Olmo, bro, this guy has been turning up in some games. So that front four, front five, bro, for Barca, it can hurt you at any time, any minute, bro. Any minute of the game. Come on, Thibaut Courtois. Yo, 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 yo. You can see the respect these guys are. I've never seen this like in a final from Madrid. Like this much respect. We saw their previous Champions League final, bro. They weren't really showing this much respect. Like the way they've started, this is genuine respect. Like this is genuine respect for Hansi Flick. Like they know, yo, we leave any space, this man, the Terminator, is gonna genuinely pop our heads off. Like we leave any space, Hansi Flick is gonna pop our heads off. So they're showing that respect, Real Madrid. I've never seen that in a final. In a final from Real Madrid, we've seen so many finals they've had, especially under Carlo. I've never seen this type of respect. This type of respect where, bro, they're even cautious. Like, bro, you can see Real Madrid rate they rate Hansi Flick highly because they know what the man can do. He can pop your head off at any time. You can't give that man any space. You can't give that man any hope because he's gonna pop your head off, especially in finals. Look at the way Barca have started right now. We expected this for them to actually dominate the game, right? We expected this for them to dominate the possession, pass it well, but defensively, you gotta give them that respect. You gotta give them that respect, especially Hansi Flick. Pass it around well, but don't be sloppy on the ball. Any sloppiness will get your head popped off. Any sloppiness today will get your head popped off. Yo, game has started well. The game has started well. For a Barcelona perspective, obviously they'll be happy with this. They will be happy with this. A situation where Real Madrid are gonna allow you to have the ball for a lot of situations, and that's where Hansi Flick is most dangerous. Where you just give him that space to have the ball, bro, that's where he's most dangerous. That is where he's most dangerous. But you can see the game plan from Real Madrid. Okay, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, we're going to hit that counter-attack transitional play, right? That counter-attack transitional play. This is similar to the FA Cup final. Man United versus Manchester City. We're seeing a similar foundation. A similar foundation to that FA Cup final. Man United versus Man City, this is a similar foundation where, okay, one team will just play on that transitional play. And that's the only way I see Real Madrid getting a goal right now, because Barca, they will dominate that position, bro. This is a similar game, bro. Especially the way it started. The way it started. If you watch back that FA Cup final, Man United versus Man City, it's kind of similar, especially the way the two teams are set up. One team is just set up to dominate the possession, pass it around there, and then the other team, it's like Real Madrid are using Vinicius Jr. the way Man United were using Garnacho. Okay, your pace will be important for the transition. Let's just hit them. Let's just hit them when we better passing in the final third needs to happen for Barcelona. Right, better passing in the final third, but they've started the game extremely well, bro. They have started the game extremely well. If you're Hansi Flick, you're happy with this. If you're Carlo Ancelotti, you're extremely upset with this because your midfield is struggling right now. That Real Madrid midfield is, that's why I was shocked that how the hell are you not really playing Modric? This Real Madrid midfield is getting suffocated, bro. It is getting suffocated right now. Like, how are you not playing Luka Modric right now? Ooh. How isn't it a Modric situation for Real Madrid? Yo, yo. And you can see that, yo, sooner or later that Barca goal will come. That Barcelona goal will come. Sooner rather than later, bro. That Barca goal is, it's just around the corner, man. Early injury for Real Madrid. Early injury for Real Madrid. Damn. That's one thing you don't want to see. That's one thing you don't want to see. And they're gonna need Mendy. Like, that's a bummer for Madrid, right? Early injury. You're already making a forced substitution. So that's a bummer for Real Madrid. Damn. Damn. Massive bummer for Madrid, man. Massive bummer. Come on. Ooh. Yeah, I think they also need like a sub in the midfield though. I think they also need like just a sub in the midfield because that Real Madrid midfield is getting suffocated right now. Like it's not breathing. It's not breathing. Many failing to cope. So I don't know why Modric is on the bench. Why Modric ain't playing though? I don't know why the man ain't playing. But for any team, a forced substitution is not what they really wanted. Obviously, Mendy, he was gonna do something when Barca are genuinely attacking. So that's a downer for Real Madrid. That's a downer for Real Madrid. Just based on how Madrid have started, if Barca get that first goal, it might be game over, man. Because after that Barcelona first goal, Real Madrid have to attack. Right now, they're just doing this transitional thing where you were gonna try and counter this and that. But once Barcelona get that first goal, you're gonna have to open up now. You're gonna have to open up now, and that might just lead to floodgates. Once Barca get that first goal, you might just see two, three, four. It might lead to a floodgate. It might lead, especially the way Real Madrid are approaching this game. Just transitional type of football. We're gonna hit you on the counter attack. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. So, yo, of course, for a final, this is sustainable, right? This is sustainable. A lot of teams have won a final like this. A lot of teams have won a final playing the way Real Madrid have started. Okay, we're just gonna hit you on a counter. We're just gonna hit you on a transition, things like that. But this is what Hansi Flick loves, bro. We saw against Dortmund. Against Dortmund, the first leg, the reason Dortmund literally made the game difficult for themselves is because they they had the mindset of just defending. We saw the second leg when they said, okay, we have nothing to lose, let's just attack. They actually scored goals against Barcelona. So the way Real Madrid are playing, that's what Hansi Flick loves, bro. Oh, you're gonna allow us to have the ball? You're gonna allow us to do this, bro? That's what Hansi Flick loves. We saw that against Dortmund. First leg, this is what Dortmund were doing. Okay, we're just gonna sit back and try and play on the counter. That never worked. Second leg, Dortmund, they had nothing to lose, so they started attacking. That's what works against Hansi Flick. You have to play fire with fire when you're facing Hansi Flick, bro. You have to go and attack. You have to face fire. That's why a club like Real Betis, they gave him so much headaches, bro, because it wasn't only counter-attacking. They were also trying to attack. Right? So that's how you play against a Hansi Flick. This situation of, oh, let's sit back and see what happens. Bro, you get your head popped out. You get your head popped out as Dortmund in the first leg. That was their mindset. Let's just sit back and counter. You get your head popped out. Right? But second leg when Dortmund tried to attack, they got goals in that Champions League. Right? When they said to themselves, okay, we have nothing to lose. Let's try and attack. Let's try and go for the game. That's when they did some damage to Barcelona. And that's how you beat Hansi Flick, bro. You gotta go fire for fire. You gotta go fire for fire. We saw that when he was managing Germany, right? Teams weren't scared of Germany. They were going fire for fire, bro. They were going fire for fire. Teams aren't really sitting back against Germany. So that's the best way to defeat the Terminator. It's by attacking, bro. It's by attacking. Of course, there'll be some games where a team gets the better of Hansi Flick by counter-attacking, things like that, transitional football. But the best way is by attacking, bro. The best mindset is saying to yourselves, we have nothing to lose. It's a final. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. I think the only teams that can genuinely do this against Hansi Flick, 90 minutes just defending, and then you're, especially in a final, hit them on a counter, are teams like Inter Milan or a prime Jose Mourinho team. Like a prime, because this Real Madrid defense, bro, is it good enough to keep out Barcelona? That's the situation. If you're gonna defend, defend majority of the games against Barca, you need a world-class defense as well. You need a defense that's literally just spot on. Rudiger, he's up and down, bro. Rudiger, there's one Rudiger that turns up, world-class Rudiger. There's one Rudiger that is a like a liability in some games. So, Barca getting into some great situations, some great moments, man. Some great moments from Barca. Great situations, great moments. Can they get that first goal? Oof. Oof. Come on, man. It's so sad to just see a goat like Modric on the bench, bro. Like, yo, you gotta be playing this guy in finals. Endrick, Modric. I don't know why these guys are on the bench. But it looks like Madrid are attacking a bit more now. Right? Attacking a bit more. It's been a tight game. No lie. No lie. Both goalkeepers haven't really had genuine saves. Genuine saves. Like, both goalkeepers haven't had genuine saves. Of course, that was a chance for Barca, but both goalkeepers haven't had genuine saves where you say, whoa, what a save, bro. What a save. That hasn't really happened yet. That hasn't really happened yet. Oof. Nasty work, man. Nasty work. Nasty work. Like, in a game like this, that's why I was saying, yo, Mbappe is a massive miss for Real Madrid. If they had Kylian Mbappe, bro, that causes so much headaches just because of his pace. Just because of his pace. You can see how Barca are playing in some moments. That Kylian Mbappe pace would have caused them a lot of problems. So, yo, Kylian Mbappe not being here, it's a massive advantage for Barca. Massive advantage. Because you can see in some positions, especially the way Barca are playing, like this high line in some moments, bro, if Kylian Mbappe was there, it would have been a scary situation. A scary situation. That's a handball, though. Ish. Ish. But you can feel the intensity right now. You can feel the intensity right now. El Clásico. Come on. Ooh, that's some great gameplay right there. That is some great gameplay. I have to give them some credit and that. Barca came close, but wide, man. But wide. And if any team is gonna score first, it looks like it's gonna be Barca. I'm not shocked by anything I'm seeing right now, man. We expected this. We expected Barca to dominate possession, dominate this and that. But it'll be interesting, right? When Xavi Alonso comes to Real Madrid, how will Real Madrid be playing, right? Can Xavi Alonso make it in La Liga? Can he take Real Madrid to the next level? Because we know how Real Madrid are. We know how Real Madrid are. If the guy isn't performing, they will sack him. So, Xavi Alonso, can he succeed at Real Madrid? We have to wait and see, bro. We have to wait and see because the way things are going, this might be Carlo's last game. Genuinely Carlo's last game. Real Madrid, they don't look like they're going to win this game, especially the way they've started. They haven't been too convincing to say, yo, we're going to win this. Like, you haven't started with any like, ooh, that's great. That's some great play from Barca, bro. And you can see how calm Frankie de Jong is on the ball. You can see how calm this guy is on the ball. That's why I rate this guy so much. Like, on, off the ball, like, he just makes being a midfielder look so simple, man. Even his first touch, he's passing, he keeps it simple. He keeps it simple, Frankie de Jong. Like, when you just watch this guy play, you're like, oh, yo, wow. Courtois save. Courtois saves. Yo, Courtois saves. And we're going to see more action from Courtois. Bro, Real Madrid are toothless so far. Like, yo, you can see that this is a team with lack of confidence. This is the Real Madrid we saw against Arsenal. Of course, maybe some people are saying, hey, maybe the Real Madrid we saw last season might turn up because it's a final. But they're under pressure right now, bro. They're under pressure. This is the Real Madrid we saw against Arsenal. They are under pressure, bro. Courtois, if they somehow win this match, Courtois will be their man of the match. I see a game like that where Barca are just having chances and then Courtois is just making saves, save after save after save. Even against Arsenal, it could have been worse for Real Madrid, bro. Courtois saved a penalty. He saved Bukayo Saka's penalty. So they're low in confidence. No doubt about that. Real Madrid are low in confidence right now. Like, you can see how they've started, bro. Especially in the midfield, you can see how they've started. Bro, you can see how they've started. And this is a final. You're starting like, bro, yo, if this was United, I would have been upset. So, like, I would have been losing my mind. Like, yo, how are you starting like this in a final? Like, if this was Man United, I would have been upset. Because the way Real Madrid have started, bro, this is sad. This is sad. A final, bro, at least go for the game. At least go for the game. It's all Barcelona right now. It's all Barcelona right now. It's like Real Madrid, they can't even keep the ball for like 1 minute, 30 seconds. They can't even do that, bro. Like, they are getting their heads popped right now. There's just one area Barca need to improve, and that's the final third. They get that right, it's game over. It's game over, man. It's game over. But all that being said, this is a final. Penalties are realistic, and if it goes to penalties, that man Thibaut Courtois will save Real Madrid. Will win them the final. Ooh, Bellingham. Juice Kunde, bro. Juice Kunde. That's why I say, yo, with Juice Kunde, this guy defensively is solid as well, bro. Defensively, he's solid as well. Attacking, he's not too bad. Defensively, he's aware. We see this for France as well, bro. Like, he's just a solid right back, man. Solid right back. Like, he's like a complete right back, right? Attacking attributes are there. Defensive attributes are there. He's not like a Trent Alexander-Arnold that only has attacking attributes but can't defend. He's not like that, but yo, I'll be shocked by halftime if Barcelona don't have a goal. Because the way the game is going right now, no doubt about it, Barca will get that first goal. No doubt about it. They're really controlling possession. They just need to be better in attack. I think the ball needs to go more to Lamine Yamal, right? This situation of where you're trying to bring the ball to where Rafinha's at. Rafinha ain't Lamine Yamal, man. Take that ball to the right, man. Take the ball to the right hand side. Let Lamine touch it. Let the Lamine create something. That should be the mindset from Barcelona. Like, yo, forget Rafinha. Let's try and get the ball to Lamine Yamal. Let's forget Rafinha. Ooh, Carlo Ancelotti, yellow card. Carlo Ancelotti, yellow card. That's crazy. Yellow card for Carlo. That is crazy, man. Yellow card for Carlo. They said no, no, no. And you can feel like Carlo Ancelotti's frustration, man. I even understand it. Like, so much disorganization, you might lose your job. There are rumors of you getting fired. So of course Carlo isn't in the best possible mindset. I feel for him, bro. I feel for him, man. You can already see the tension from him, the frustration from him. I understand that, bro. Like, when you're about to lose your job, bro, the tension will be there, bro. The tension, you can't run away from that. Like, Carlo, he's hearing Sky Sports make reports about him losing the job. This is his last game, this and that. So of course the man will have some tensions. Like, the tension will be there, bro. The tension from Carlo Ancelotti will be there. I feel for the man, bro. I feel for the man. Because low key, these players have gotten you fired. Low key. Low key, they've gotten Carlo Ancelotti fired. It's not a situation of, oh, it's because of the manager. I'm just saying it's because of the players. Look at how they're playing right now. Like, no conviction, no desire. Even when they're trying to win the ball back, there's nothing. When Real Madrid are attacking, you can't even put a basic pass. Basic passing isn't even there, right? They can't even keep the ball for more than 3 minutes, for more than 1 minute. So you can't really put all the problems down to Carlo Ancelotti right now, man. Like, look at this. When they're attacking, the ball is poor. When they're defending, in some moments, the defense is good. Low key, the defense has been good in this game. Low key. That Real Madrid defense has been solid. Low key. Courtois, spot on. Great goalkeeper. But their midfield, you can't blame Carlo for that, bro. Your midfielders are failing to pass a proper pass. You can't blame Carlo Ancelotti for that. So I feel for the man, bro. I feel for the man. That's the only Real Madrid guy I feel for. And low key, oh, and we knew it was coming. Barcelona won. The goal was always coming. Pedri. 1-0, man. That goal was always coming. That goal was always coming. And these floodgates are about to open. 1-0. 1-0, bro. 1-0, bro. Oh, oh, oh. Yo, and we knew this goal was coming. So what are we saying? Lamine Yamal assist. Lamine Yamal assist. Pedri 1-0 in the final. What a goal, bro. What a goal. What a goal, bro. Well deserved by Barcelona. What a goal, bro. What a goal. And for me, the only Real Madrid person I feel sorry for is Carlo Ancelotti. You can't put that down to Carlo, bro. And he's the guy that's going to lose his job. He's the man that's going to lose his job, but it's 1-0, man. 1-0. What a goal, man. We're saying Lamine Yamal assist in the final. Pedri. Bro, I had a feeling Lamine would get a goal or an assist, but this is when the floodgates will open. This is when the floodgates will open. I think that goal just cements Real Madrid's loss, because even when they're attacking, they're below average, bro. Like, do I see Real Madrid getting 2 goals? Even 1 goal is it's a doubt, man. It's a doubt. It's a doubt. They need massive changes. That midfield is getting outplayed. Like, bro, it's just sad. It's just sad for Real Madrid right now. Like, they're getting outplayed, and that goal was coming. More goals are. I won't be shocked if it's 3-0, bro. I said this before the game. I won't be shocked if it's 3-0 at halftime because these guys, they are low on confidence. You can see how Real Madrid are playing after getting destroyed by Arsenal. This final, bro, they're going in low on. You can even see these players are not playing, bro. These Real Madrid players are not playing, bro. Look at this, bro. They haven't turned up. They're coming like it's not a final, bro. They haven't turned up. They're not playing. They're not playing, these Real Madrid players. Look at this. Look at this, bro. It's like they're trying to get Carlo Ancelotti fired, bro. This is pathetic from Real Madrid, though. This is a final, and this is how you're playing. Bro, they've been sad the whole game. They've been sad the whole game, and it's just that Barcelona in the final third, some of the passes aren't spot on. If they improve those passes, this game can end 5-6-0, bro. This game can end 5-6-0, realistically. Unfortunately, I feel for Carlo, bro. Your last game is a loss like this, bro. Your players just throw you under the bus. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. But and this guy Chouameni, you can see the man is struggling. You had to remove him a long time ago. Like second half, it should be a Madrid situation. Bro, these guys are getting dominated. These guys are getting dominated. Yo, low key, that's delivering from Pedri. Like that goal, bro, that's stepping up. A final, you score a goal like that. Good pass from Lamine Yamal, but that's all Pedri, right? I'm gonna do the shamelessness and say, yo, Lamine Yamal assist, but that's all Pedri, man. That's all Pedri. And the Terminator, he's already smelled the blood, man. He smelled that, okay, Real Madrid are fearful. You can see the fear from these guys, bro. Real Madrid are fearful. The Terminator can smell it. The Terminator can feel it. Oh, Real Madrid are fearful. Let's go for a second. Let's go for a third goal. So, yo, it might be a long, long day for Real Madrid. Like, this is pathetic. This is genuinely pathetic, bro. Chouameni, the guy, he's struggling right now. Right? A lot of their midfielders struggling right now. Their attack, Vinicius hasn't really turned up. Where's Vinicius Jr.? I don't know. Where's Rodrigo? I don't know. It's what we saw against Arsenal. These guys are low in confidence, and that's what I said before the game, bro. Like, I don't give these guys any chance. I know people say, no, but it's Real Madrid, this and that. They got the heritage, they got the aura. Oh, they'll turn up in finals, but bro, that Real Madrid might be gone, bro. That Real Madrid might be gone. This Real Madrid, low in mentality, low, weak players. They've already given up, bro. They've already given up, bro. Look at how they're playing. It's pathetic. It's pathetic, bro. You're 1-0 down, and you're not even trying to go for the game. It's pathetic, bro. Low-key, the only player that's really showing up in this game is Courtois, bro. Courtois, that's the only guy that's really showing up for Real Madrid. This is pathetic by Madrid, bro. Like, look at the faces on the bench. Endrick is like, yo, is this the Real Madrid I was watching in Brazil, or are these guys just imposters, bro? And this cements Carlo Ancelotti's sacking, bro. He's gone. He's gone. He's gone. Genuinely, we know he was gonna get sacked, but after this, it cements it, bro. It cements it because even the way they're losing, it's not like the game has been close. Real Madrid still no shots on target, bro. I can't remember in the last 10 minutes have these guys even had the ball in the Barcelona box. Bro, it's been sad. It's been sad for Real Madrid. This is sad, bro. This is one El Clásico where I'm saying, yo, you haven't even showed up. The only player that can leave with some dignity is Courtois, bro. Like the rest, bro, look at this. Ooh, Jude Bellingham scores, but it's offside. Jude Bellingham scores, but it's offside. Bro, these guys need something. They need some magic to happen. They genuinely need some magic to happen. And if that second goal goes in, bro, right now there's still some type of hope that, okay, they can do something, but yo, I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. Even that goal they scored where it's offside, it's like, alright, cool, but it didn't feel like, bro, it didn't feel like, bro, they're trying to get it. It felt like a Bandulu goal where it was just luck, right? I know it was offside, but it felt like it was just luck, came out of nowhere. And that's the only way Real Madrid are scoring in this game, bro, where the goal comes out of nowhere, right? Shit, the performance isn't there. This is the worst I've ever seen Real Madrid in an El Clásico. Even in a final, this is the worst I've ever seen Real Madrid in a final, bro. Like genuinely. But Barca, bro, they'll be happy with this. Hansi Flick, my manager, a few minutes away from lifting that trophy. Like you're like 50 minutes, right? 10 minutes here. 40, like, bro, he can smell the trophy, bro. He can smell that trophy. Oof. Oof. Unlucky there. Unlucky there. Unlucky there. Unless a situation where Barca get a red card, that's the only way I see this game turning completely. A red card situation. And will that happen? It's highly unlikely, man. It is highly unlikely. Let's see the substitutions in the second half. Because this half has been one-sided, bro. It has been one-sided. Let's see. Yo, Carlo Ancelotti. We know it's his last season, but is it gonna be his last game? Because if he loses today, 100% it's his last game. 100% it's his last game. Especially the drama Real Madrid caused before the game. Just for them to lose like this, bro. Bro, that's embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Yo, look at the way they're defending for their lives, bro. Rudiger preventing a Barcelona goal right there. Rudiger preventing a Barcelona goal right there. They're defending for their lives. Because when Real Madrid are attacking, you feel like nothing is going to happen. Bro, look at that from Rudiger. If he gets that shot one-on-one, it would have been a second goal. So that's great defending from Rudiger. That is great defending from Rudiger right there. El Clásico needs to live up to the hype, man. It needs to live up to the hype. Both teams need to be turning up. We need to be seeing chances from both teams. But low-key, Madrid are trying to turn up so far. I think this is the best spell they've had recently. They're keeping the ball a bit better in the past like 2 minutes, 5 minutes. So, yeah, let's see. Maybe second half, they get a revival and get a goal or something. But, bro, Pedri, this guy can play, bro. Look at how he's playing. Look at the passing from Pedri. And that's why I say, yo, with Barca, if you add somebody like Rodri, you have the best midfield in the world. You genuinely have the best midfield in the world because Pedri, this guy can play as well. Look at how he's passing it. I rate midfielders that can pass like that, bro. Like for me, as a midfielder, the thing I rate the most is can you control the game? Can you pass? Like that, those are the types of midfielders I rate. Guys like Pedri, guys like De Jong, bro. They make football look easy. First touch on point, passing on point. Not these midfielders where you're passing him the ball, but his first touch is taking the ball away from him. I don't like midfielders like that, bro. Like De Jong, Pedri, these guys are proper midfielders, man. First touch on point, passing on point. They read the game extremely well. Top level midfielders. Top level midfielders. Top level midfielders. But yeah, looks like halftime it's gonna be a Barcelona lead. Am I shocked with that? No, not really. But the thing I'm shocked about is that yo, this is how bad Real Madrid have been. Like yo, that's the shocking part for me. That's the shocking part for me, right? That is the shocking, especially in the midfield, bro. Like Bellingham, you need to support the midfield a bit more. Like really, really, really. Yo, this is shocking from Madrid. Extremely shocking. Oof. And you know Papa Perez is upset because Laporta is there watching. Laporta Perez, bro. These two, they're competitive. And it looks like Mbappe is warming up already. Like Kylian Mbappe is already warming up. They know the situation. Laporta, bro, that guy doesn't play. That man doesn't play, Laporta. Proper president as well. Proper president. Barcelona bringing back Laporta, bro. That guy is a proper guy. Proper president. Even Papa Perez for Real Madrid. Obviously, yo, he's gonna go into the dressing room if they lose. Papa Perez is going to the dressing room and firing Carlo Ancelotti immediately. Like he's firing Carlo Ancelotti immediately and bringing in a new Galactico, new Galactico players. One of these guys are getting sold, right? One of these guys, Rodrigo, Vinicius Jr., one of these guys are getting sold. Papa Perez doesn't play, bro. Like one of these guys are getting sold. That man doesn't play games. Our favorite fake Brazilian Rafinha. Hansi Flick terminating his opponents. I expected like more goals, but it should be 2-0, man. Lucky escape. Lucky escape from Barca, right? From Real Madrid. It should be 2-0. It should be 2-0. Yo. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. It should be 2-0. But low-key, Barcelona will regret this. If somehow the momentum changes and then let's just give a scenario. Real Madrid bring in Mbappe and Modric, and then they go on some type of momentum run. Barcelona will regret all this possession without delivering another goal. Because if that momentum comes, Kylian Mbappe comes on, bro, it might end up like the Real Betis game. That Real Betis game where first half Barca have all the possession, this and that, that and this. That's when second half they get shocked. Because I always say this Barca defense is average, bro. It is average, so you gotta take your chances while you got them. Yo, you're saying check Vitinha stats this season. 1 assist, 28 games in a Farmers League. That is poor, bro. But the thing with him is it's like what he does on the ball as a player, bro. What he does on the ball, right? That's the most impressive thing with a player like that. It's not really about stats. It's just about okay, what he offers the team, bro. It's the same as somebody like Pedri, bro. Pedri, there'll be games where Pedri doesn't really get you a goal, but the things he does for the team are impressive, bro. Impressive. Looks like second half Kylian Mbappe definitely will come on. Like definitely Kylian Mbappe second half. But yeah, some players, I think we judge players differently, bro. If a player the only thing they provide are like stats, then we'll judge them based on stats. But players like Pedri, players like De Jong, you don't really judge them on stats. You judge them on like off the ball things, bro. What are they contributing to the game? What are they doing for this? What are they doing for that? Obviously, as a yeah, but still, yeah, it's PSG. He should be. I understand what you're saying, yo. It's PSG. He should have better stats, right? I understand what you're saying. Like PSG, they do dominate the French league. Oh, yo. Vinicius wins a penalty, but it's offside. But it's offside. I understand what you're saying, bro. It's PSG. He should be actually doing better, bro. He should be getting like better stats here and there, but let's see what these players. That's why, like players from the French league, I judge them based on what they do in the Champions League, right? I judge them based on what they do in the Champions League. That's where I judge their bag. Guys from the French league, even guys from Portugal, right? From the Portuguese league, I judge them based on what do you do in the in Europa? What do you do in the Champions League? Yeah, that was close from Madrid, bro. If they got that penalty, then it's game on. But that was offside. That was offside. But this game is far from over. That's why Barca, they're gonna regret those chances they never took when they had that momentum. Like Barca, by now they should have had that second goal on lock. Like Barcelona gonna regret that because second half Mbappe is coming and most probably Modric is gonna come as well. That improves Real Madrid massively because we can see in this game Rodrigo, he's invisible, man. He's really invisible in this game. So Rodrigo in this game, the guy is invisible. If Mbappe comes, especially with this high line, bro, he's causing damage. He's causing damage. So second half, bro, this game is not really over. It's far from over. It is far from over. We got another exciting second half coming on. That will define this game overall, right? Barca final third, they have let Hansi Flick down because the system was right. The foundations are right. The formation is right. Everything is right except for the final third. That final third passing. And I said this before the game. People underrate what Lewandowski does for this team, bro. People genuinely underrate what Lewandowski does. Especially in a Hansi Flick system, people underrate his importance. They underrate that guy's importance. So today just shows you that, yo, somebody like Lewandowski, bro, You're gonna need that guy if you wanna beat Juventus. If you wanna beat Inter Milan, bro. Because if Barca attack like this against Inter, you're not getting a goal. You're not getting a goal. Because 100% Barca are gonna play this same team against Inter Milan. If you attack like this against Inter, you're not getting a goal. You are not getting a goal. Genuinely, final third from Barca hasn't been what we've seen in the other games, bro. Yeah, halftime, man. Let's be having it. Halftime. Let's be having it. Halftime. First 45 minutes. 1-0, right? Barca will still be happy with that, man. Barca will still be happy with that. Um, no real complaints right there. From Barca, it's just a mindset of, okay, final third, why aren't you really turning up? Why aren't you better in the final third? But they'll be happy with that that first half, right? You're 1-0 up in a final. I don't think no manager would go into a situation like that without being happy. Of course, there are mistakes from Barcelona where they can improve, right? You're passing in the final third below average, and this is why Lewandowski is so important. But for Real Madrid, man, I didn't expect these guys to genuinely not really turn up. Like Chouameni, invisible. Rodrigo, invisible. So it's been poor from Real Madrid. Poor from Real Madrid. Like these guys, bro, you're in a final and this is the type of performance you're turning up with. Yo, like a lot of these players, they need just to be sacked, bro. Like, I won't be shocked if Papa Perez walks into that dressing room and says, hey, I'm terminating half of your contracts today. Obviously, Mendy, the guy got injured. Low key, the only one that turned up for Real Madrid is Courtois. If we're being realistic, if we're being truthful about the situation, the only player that turned up is Courtois. Vinicius Jr. underwhelming. Rodrigo invisible. Bellingham in the midfield invisible. Chouameni, bro. Your only guy is Courtois turning up. And in some moments, Rudiger defensively. In some moments. So only two players are turning up for Real Madrid. But Barca, that midfield is unlocked. Pedri, unbelievable goal. Like, that goal was magical. And Lamine Yamal, yes, we didn't see a lot of Lamine Yamal. The attack from Barca was a bit poor. But, hey, in finals like this, you only need a goal to win the game. Right? You know, you only need one goal to win the game. So, Barca, Hansi Flick, the Terminator will be happy with this. The Terminator will be happy with it. Bro, it's been poor. It's been poor from Barcelona. It's been extremely poor right here. Sorry, not Barcelona, Real Madrid. Barca is just offensively where final third, you're letting people down. Like those final third passes and Rafinha, we haven't seen too much of the guy. It's just for this game, I think the Barca defense has been magnificent. Pedri, De Jong doing their thing. Like Pedri, he's that man of the match so far. So far, Pedri in the midfield, he's been doing his thing. The passing has been unbelievable. The way he's controlling the game in some moments, the positions he's getting himself into, even for the goal. So Pedri, bro, he was the player of that half. But for Real Madrid, bro, these guys are struggling. Like I've never seen this. I've never seen this in my life where it's a final and Real Madrid. I don't know how the stats are right now, right? But us, we only saw like 3, 4 shots from Real Madrid. We only saw a few moments where they tried to turn up, right? They've been dominated in this game, majority of the game, bro. Yo, majority of the game. Oh my God. Oh my God. But for Barca, if they pull up like this offensively against Inter Milan, it might be you might as well give Inter Milan that final spot, right? Because if you attack like this against Inter Milan, you ain't scoring. You ain't scoring. Bro, you ain't scoring because we saw that Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich low key have a better attack. Low key, Bayern Munich, they were attacking better than we're seeing right now. And they failed to score too many goals against Inter. Yes, they got some goals, but minimum goals, bro. So, Barca, if you're attacking like this against Inter Milan, bro, you have to say goodbye to that final. You gotta say goodbye to that final. And if you're defending, if your defense doesn't really improve in some moments, because we saw in a few moments in this first half, right? Of course, there were offside moments, but where, okay, Bellingham, he scored, but it was offside, right? You're still giving the opponents moments like that. That's why I say, yo, this Barcelona defense is a bit average. That's why I say that, because there've been moments like that where you've given them some type of space, some type of opportunity. Yeah, bro. Second half will be interesting, bro. Second half will be interesting. You've given these guys some type of space. So if they turn up like this against Inter, bro, give Inter Milan that final. But second half, I still see, yo, Real Madrid not really doing anything in the second half. Let's see what Mbappe does. Let's see what Modric does, because we know these two players are going to come on, right? If it does go to penalties, if somehow Real Madrid score and then they keep it 1-1, then yeah, penalties, they can win it. Penalties for sure, they can win it. Real Madrid can win it on penalties if they somehow score and keep it 1-1 or something like that. But the game is still open, man. The game is still open. Mbappe, he was shocked on the bench. Like, you saw the expressions from everybody on the bench. Endrick, Mbappe, all these guys. Bro, I've never seen this from Real Madrid, where this is how poor you're performing in a final, bro. I've seen it in regular La Liga games, right? Our regular La Liga games where they're not really up to it. They're not really turned up. They're not really keeping the ball. They're not really attacking. But in our final, bro, Real Madrid are like the final kings or something. Kings of finals. For them to turn up like this, underwhelming like this, I've never seen this. I've never seen this. We've seen them in so many Champions League finals. Even in Copa del Rey finals where they lose, they still turned up, right? Better than they're turning up right now. So, still need to see a lot from the Barcelona attack, bro. That's why I was saying before, yo, Rafinha, you can't be giving this guy the Ballon d'Or. He's a fake Brazilian, bro. He only turns up when the rest of the attack are turning up, right? He's not the type of player that will carry you to the goal. He's the type of player that benefits off of other people playing well. Lamine Yamal, in some moments, hasn't had the best game. So that's affecting Rafinha's performance. That's the type of player he is, Rafinha. He's the type of guy, okay, if my teammates are playing well, I'm going to play well. If they're playing badly, I'm not really going to turn up at all, right? He's not a Messi type of player, regardless of how his teammates are playing. He's gonna carry you to to the win. He's gonna carry you to the W. So Rafinha is not that type of player. People are overhyping him just based on how he's benefiting from Hansi Flick's system. This Hansi Flick system has made Rafinha look like, oh, Rafinha for Ballon d'Or. Rafinha for a guy like this shouldn't be winning the Ballon d'Or. Like, he's a system player. That's gonna be an insult to football if Rafinha wins the Ballon d'Or. Because we saw that first half, bro. The guy was invisible. You can't be giving the Ballon d'Or to a guy like this. We've seen him for Brazil, invisible. You can't be giving the Ballon d'Or to a guy like this. Bro, Rafinha is a fake Brazilian, man. It's better you give the Ballon d'Or to somebody like Lamine Yamal or somebody from Inter Milan. I don't care who wins, just not Rafinha, man. Just not Rafinha, because the man is a fake Brazilian. That first half, the guy never turned up at all. The passing below average. Just look at some of the passing from Rafinha. A basic pass, you're passing it to your opponents. How can a guy like that win the Ballon d'Or? Like a basic pass, you're failing to make it. A basic pass. Let's just look back at the people that have won the Ballon d'Or. Messi, Ronaldo, Rodri, right? Even Rodri. Basic things with Rodri, he does them well. You never see Rodri misplace a pass. Never, bro. A guy that can't make a basic pass shouldn't be winning the Ballon d'Or, guys. Like, I think people are overrating Rafinha. Yes, he turns up in some great moments. Rafinha reminds me of Garnacho. Low key. He's a bit like Garnacho. Yes, he's better than Garnacho, but he's a bit like Garnacho where, yes, they'll have good moments. But players like this should not be winning Ballon d'Ors, bro. A guy like Rafinha should not be winning Ballon d'Ors. We saw that first half. How many misplaced passes did Rafinha make? And this is the guy you want to give a Ballon d'Or to? Bro, the guy's failing to make a simple pass. A simple pass, basic pass. Even for Brazil, he does this every time when he's playing for Brazil. A basic pass. The Rafinha's failing to make it. A basic pass, bro. You can't give the Ballon d'Or to somebody like that can pass. Yes, there'll be a lot of moments where he's playing well, but that's only when the team is playing well, bro. Like, there's never been a game where, okay, the other team, his other teammates are playing well, are playing badly, but then Rafinha is the guy carrying the whole team. For Brazil, I've never seen that. For Barca, that barely happens. You saw Rafinha under Xavi, bro. This guy can't play. People are saying, "What, Rafinha? This is horrendous." I don't know what's wrong with Vinny and Rafinha, bro. With Vinny, at least Vinny can dribble, bro. That's one thing I can give Vinicius Jr. Vinicius Jr., the guy can dribble. The guy can turn up in moments where he changes the game by himself, right? Rafinha can't do that. Rafinha is the definition of a system player, bro. He's the final form of Garnacho. Rafinha is the final form of Alejandro Garnacho. That's what Rafinha is, bro. Like, he's a system player. You can't be giving the Ballon d'Or to system players, bro. Because a guy that can make a basic pass, you're failing to bypass your man. There are some situations where he's failing to pass one guy, bro. Look at this Real Madrid defense, bro. Just look at this. Lucas Vasquez, bro. Rudiger, a real Brazilian is embarrassing these guys. Final form, bro. Bro, I'm just saying, yo, Rafinha, yes, he's an effective player. But for people to put him on that Ballon d'Or level, it's outrageous, bro. Yes, he's had a great season. He's turning up with goals, this and that. But Ballon d'Or is outrageous. Ballon d'Or is outrageous. I think somebody better has to win the Ballon d'Or, because we see Rafinha for Brazil as well. This is the way that first half you saw for Rafinha, where some of the passes aren't on point, and sometimes he's failing to beat his man. That's what you see for Brazil on a regular basis. So him winning the Ballon d'Or is crazy, bro. It will literally take away the meaning of the Ballon d'Or. Like when players like Rafinha start winning the Ballon d'Or, that's when football is officially finished, man. That's when football is officially finished. If Rafinha wins the Ballon d'Or, football is officially finished. There are three players that can't win the Ballon d'Or: Erling Haaland, Rafinha, and who's this other guy? What's this guy's name? It's not Vinny, but Bellingham. Sometimes Bellingham, bro. These three players, if they win the Ballon d'Or, I think football is finished, bro. Especially Rafinha and Erling Haaland. Those two, if they win the Ballon d'Or, football is officially finished. Rafinha, Erling Haaland, if any of those two win the Ballon d'Or, football is finished, bro. You're saying Brazil have good talent, Cunha, Endrick, Savinho. Yeah, they do have good talent, bro. But for you to be a real Brazilian, bro, we saw the Brazilians of the past, bro. They were carrying a team, one-man army. One-man army, he's dribbling 3, 4 guys. That's a true Brazilian. He's dribbling 3, 4 guys. He doesn't need your help. Ronaldinho, one man dribbling 3, 4 guys is embarrassing you, right? You even saw the past Brazilian strikers, R9 on goal. This guy, bro, he's literally causing chaos for the defense. Those are real Brazilians, bro. Those are real Brazilians. Yeah, bro. I'd rather see Lewandowski win the Ballon d'Or over Rafinha, bro. If Rafinha or Erling Haaland win the Ballon d'Or, football is finished, man. That's you putting football in the ground. But yeah, second half, Mbappe ready for that second half. Mbappe there. And let's do this, man. Second half. El Clásico, second half. Oh, Mbappe. Let's see. Mbappe for who? For who? Mbappe is coming on for who? And I feel like football is gonna get a bit more dangerous. You're gonna need more protection for the players. It might develop into an NFL situation, right? I see football becoming more like the NFL, where the greedy men just make it about money, about making money. That's the direction football is going. Football might become like the NFL, bro. Football might just become like the NFL because these money men, you can see the moves they're making. And even next season they're gonna remove extra time or something like that. You can see the decisions they're making. You got people that don't watch football making the rules, man. People that don't watch football, yeah, Rodrigo had to go. Mbappe on. You got people that don't watch football making the rules, right? These billionaires that don't watch football, guys like the Glazers are the guys making the rules, right? Guys like the Glazers. Second half, let's go. Second half, let's go. You got guys like the Glazers making the rules. It's embarrassing, man. It is embarrassing. At least have footballing people making these rules. You can see where football is going. Football is becoming like the NFL. It's just about making money. I see like in 10 years, it'll be fully NFL like, where it's just about money. It's just about money. Because even the NFL, the Super Bowl final, that thing is scripted. They started scripting it just to make more money, bro. So these billionaires, especially American billionaires, Barca have started extremely well. American billionaires, bro, you can't allow these guys to be making decisions. Yeah, you're right, bro. Like previous era of Brazil, they had world class players on the bench, bro. Like, let's just be real, right? The last Brazilian team to win the World Cup, that bench literally starts for Brazil right now, right? The players that couldn't start for Brazil when they won the World Cup, they start for Brazil right now. You're saying Ahmad would be good, would be a good Brazilian. I don't think Ahmad is on that Brazilian level where you're dribbling, showing off. The arrogance isn't there from Amad Diallo. Amad Diallo is a bit too humble to be like a Brazilian, bro. That flair, that showing off, that I'm Brazilian, right? You're just embarrassing people without caring. I don't think Ahmad has that. Yeah, Barcelona started the second half extremely well, bro. They started the second half extremely well, but if we want to save football, you have to prevent like these American billionaires from making decisions. Football, you can see how it's going. You can see how it's going. American billionaires are now the ones making the decisions. It's gonna become like the NFL, and people won't like it when it becomes like the NFL, just based on money. That's where football is going, just based on money. Like you can see the laws they're making, bro. Extra time. I think I love the extra time. Now they've removed it from the Champions League. So you can see slowly they're trying to make it a bit like the NFL. Slowly, slowly. Soon they'll introduce things like what basketball does, what the NBA does, right? Where the the games are like 7 matches, right? The final is like 7 games or something like that. So they're making it like that, bro. Yeah, many do forget like the Brazilian team were physical, bro. They were physical. They were physical, but they could play, bro. That's what made Brazil magical, bro. That's what made Brazil magical. They could play. All right? They did things other players couldn't do. That's what made you a real Brazilian. You do things other players couldn't do. Ooh, big save. Massive save there to deny Vinicius Jr. Massive save there. Yo, massive save there to deny Vinicius Jr. Yeah, this game is far from over. Massive save. Massive, massive save. This game is far from over. I think Real Madrid, second half, they might get their belief back, right? Especially now that Mbappe is there. Mbappe is a bigger threat than Rodrigo. I gotta keep it real there. Like Mbappe, he's a massive threat. You're saying Casemiro, yeah, Casemiro, but Casemiro right now, he doesn't save Brazil, bro. Ooh, yeah, Casemiro right now doesn't really save Brazil. I don't see that happening, bro. Ooh, massive, massive save. Massive, massive save. This is where somebody like Mbappe will earn their money, right? What do you do in a final? That's why Real Madrid bought this guy, to make a difference in the final, to be the guy that carries them from the mud. That's the reason Real Madrid bought Mbappe, to be that guy that carries them when they're struggling. But I don't think that Mbappe we saw in the World Cup final, that's the Mbappe they want to see today. If that Mbappe turns up, bro, Madrid have a chance. Madrid have a chance to win this game. If that Mbappe we saw in the World Cup final turns up, they have a chance. Yeah, Bruno Guimaraes, bro. The whole Brazilian team except for Neymar are full of fake Brazilians, bro. The whole Brazilian team except for Neymar are full of fake Brazilians, bro. Because what makes you a Brazilian is a player that does things other players can do, bro. Neymar, that's what he does, bro. He does things other players can't do. That's what makes you a real Brazilian, bro. Like with Vinicius Jr., bro, the guy is looking average. Let's see how good this guy that's going to Chelsea is. Right? Let's see how good he is. Obviously, the hype is there. People are hyped up about him. Let's see how good he is, man. Maybe he might be a savior for Brazil. Counterfeit Brazilians, bro. Counterfeit Brazilians. Yo, you can see the emotion from Carlo Ancelotti. The man knows this is my last game. You guys better win this. This man is screaming from the top of his lungs, bro. He knows that, yo, this might be my last game. I can't go out like this. I can't go out like this. Obviously, Carlo is saying that to his players. Yo, this might be my last game. I can't go out like this. Right? Don't lose this game for me. I can't go out like this. And Modric is getting ready, man. Luka Modric getting ready. And we saw, I expected this dynamic to actually change, bro, because starting lineup, I was asking myself, why not Modric? Why not Mbappe? Think Estaval, bro. He's going to Chelsea, that Brazilian Estaval. Mbappe denied, bro. Oof. You can see the difference this guy's gonna make right now. Yo, Mbappe denied. And I was scratching my head like, yo, how are you not really starting Mbappe? Look at the difference this guy is making already. He's done more in these few minutes than Rodrigo did, bro. That's a fact. Mbappe has done more than Rodrigo in such a few in such a short period of time, bro. Like Rodrigo, that guy, bro. He's the weakest link in that Real Madrid front three. He's the weakest link. The guy has talent, but he's underwhelming in a lot of games, especially this season. Mbappe has already done more than he did in less of time, bro. So Rodrigo, bro, I think he's the guy that might be sold. You're saying Andre Goulet, yo, yeah. Andre Goulet and Modric, bro. Andre Goulet and Modric, and he scored in for Real Madrid in La Liga, bro. So Andre Goulet, let's see how he turns up right now. He's a talent as well. He is a talent, massive talent. But the guy Barca need to watch out for is Luka Modric. This guy is a big game player, right? Yes, he's past his age, he's old, this and that, but Luka Modric, he's a big game player. Like there's something about big games that turns this guy on. Every big game, this guy, he's literally fired up. Ah, Rafinha, fake Brazilian. Fake Brazilian, man, Rafinha. And this is what I'm saying, bro. In moments like that, a Ballon d'Or level player, he carries the ball and finds a way. At least the shot is on target. At least the shot is on target. Look at this, bro. This is the man they want to win the Ballon d'Or. Rafinha, bro. Fake Brazilian, man. In a moment like that, a better player makes a better situation, especially if you are being nominated for the Ballon d'Or, right? It's a final. You have a lot of space there. You could have gone closer, bro. Yo, Vinicius Jr., bro. Yo, Vinicius Jr., bro. This game is becoming exciting now. This game is becoming exciting, bro. It's literally turning up right now. I think Mbappe has changed this game. And now you know, yo, Barca are playing with a bit more caution because they know, okay, if we play too high, that Mbappe pace will destroy us. Before first half, the high line was at the halfway mark. That high line was high, bro. They were playing like Tottenham. But now they've seen, okay, Mbappe is here. He's pace. Let's drop a bit deeper. Let's not play too high because if this guy gets something, he might hurt us. Mbappe is not Rodrigo. With Rodrigo, bro, you can underlook him. But Mbappe, bro, that pace will hurt you. It will hurt you. So you can't play a high line the way you did in the first half. Yo, this game is coming into life, man. The life is there for this game. Ooh, the life is there. But the biggest miss for Barca is Lewandowski. Like you can see how they are missing this guy because the hold up play ain't there. Like, bro, they're missing Lewandowski so much in this game. And it shows you how important the guy is. Some people underlook Lewandowski, but this game is a massive factor. With Lewandowski, they create a bit more chances because he's a player that also facilitates for other players, man. Even the runs he makes as a striker, right? He makes best the positions he gets into. You can see Barca are really, really missing Lewandowski right now. Like without Lewandowski, it's a crazy situation for them in attack. You got a fake Brazilian Rafinha. That's clueless, man. He's clueless without Lewandowski because Lewandowski creates a lot of space for Rafinha, right? The defenders are focused on, oh yeah, let's mark Lewandowski. That creates a bit more space for a guy like Rafinha to make that late run and get that tap in from Lamine Yamal pass. So that Lewandowski, bro, he facilitates so much of their gameplay, Barcelona. That's why against Inter, he's gonna be the biggest miss. The biggest miss for Barcelona. Against Inter, you're attacking like this, you ain't scoring, bro. You're not scoring. If you go into that Inter Milan game attacking like this, you gotta pray for a goal. Oh my God! Real Madrid are literally coming into life. That equalizer might come. That equalizer might come. That's why I said first half Barca will regret not scoring that second goal. While you have momentum, you gotta capitalize. While you got momentum, you gotta capitalize. Although Barca, their starting lineup is amazing, but their bench is average. Let's be real. If your bench, the guy you're relying on is Ansu Fati, bro, you have to pray. You have to pray. So their bench is extremely average. That's why I say, yo, Barca, they have a long way before they are the best team in the world. Because you gotta back this guy defensively. Look at this. Look at the even defensively, bro. You gotta back Hansi Flick defensively and squad depth as well because the bench is a bit average. That Barcelona bench is a bit average, man. Look, again with the fake Brazilian. Fake Brazilian failing to shoot on target. Oh my God, man. This is the man you want to win the Ballon d'Or. Fake Brazilian failing to shoot on target. Oh my God, man. Yeah, you're saying this is why, bro. Maybe you're right, bro. Rashford would be better than this, bro. At least Rashford will keep the shot on target. Like, look at this. You're in the box and you're failing to keep the shot on target. At least on target. This is the man people want to win the Ballon d'Or. Yo, yo. This is the man people want to win the Ballon d'Or. A fake Brazilian that can't keep his shot on target. This is crazy, man. Oh my God. Rafinha is the biggest fake Brazilian I've ever seen. Like, people are overhyping him. He's a good player, but he's not Ballon d'Or level. That's two situations where he's in the box, failing to keep the shot at least on target. That's not a Ballon d'Or level player, right? Most players in the championship, in the box, they at least get the shot on target. At least it's on target, bro. Bro, how can this guy win the Ballon d'Or, bro? And the people that want him to win the Ballon d'Or, they only see highlights. They only see highlights of his goals. Ooh, compilations of his goals. But they don't see moments like this where the guy is failing to pass, the guy is failing to keep the shot on target. Bro, he's the final form Garnacho, bro. He's the final form Garnacho. He needs 10 chances to score one goal. That's what I was saying. Rafinha benefits from Hansi Flick. The Hansi Flick formation, bro. The Hansi Flick system. Because they create so many chances, it's making this guy look world class. And the people that don't watch Barcelona game after game, they only see highlights of Rafinha. Oh, he scored. But he's almost like Garnacho, bro. 10 chances, the guy's missing a lot of a lot of chances, bro. Like, if you watch this guy week in, week out, Rafinha, he's frustrating because his passing won't be there in some games. Shooting, you have moments like that where he has 5 shots, only 2 are on target, or only 1 on target. So it's so inconsistent from Rafinha. That's why I'm saying, how can this guy be the number one for Ballon d'Or? Number one for Ballon d'Or. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. But I hope this opens a lot of people's eyes. Like this El Clásico, I hope it opens a lot of people's eyes because Rafinha, he's the final form of Garnacho, bro. He needs a lot of chances to capitalize, right? There'll be a lot of situations where he's missing good chances. Ish. Bro, that would just genuinely confirm the decline of football. If Rafinha wins the Ballon d'Or, that's when we know the game is gone, man. The game is gone. But we've barely seen Lamine Yamal in this game, bro. They've isolated this guy. Like Lamine Yamal, we've barely seen him. Yeah, even Omo, bro. Omo, the guy has barely done anything. Like that substitution needed to happen. Like Lamine Yamal, especially second half, we haven't seen him too much. We haven't seen him too much. If those chances that went to Rafinha went to Lamine Yamal, at least I can say they would be on target. Yeah, I agree with you, bro. This year, just don't give out the Ballon d'Or because nobody deserves it, bro. Nobody deserves it. If it's better, you just do what you did in 2020, right? Where nobody won the Ballon d'Or. Just do what you did in 2020, where nobody wins the Ballon d'Or. Because if you're saying Rafinha is the guy, bro, nah. You're saying maybe magic happens in the UCL final. Maybe, bro. Maybe. Yo, imagine if Arsenal win the UCL. Is it a situation where Declan Rice wins the Ballon d'Or? Or what happens then if Arsenal win the UCL? I'm just giving a scenario. I'm just thinking about that. Let's give a scenario Arsenal win the Ballon d'Or. Yeah, just give a defender, bro. Just give a defender. It's better than Rafinha. Just give a defender, man. It's better than Rafinha. You can't allow this guy to win the Ballon d'Or, bro. A guy that needs 10 chances to score one goal, that's not a Ballon d'Or level player. Like genuinely. Even What we've seen from Amad Diallo this season, bro, he's been more consistent. And yes, Rafinha has more goals, but the goal to chance ratio is better from somebody like Ahmad. Rafinha needs 10 chances for one goal. Yeah, nobody gets the Ballon d'Or, bro. But I think, yeah, a defender or something. Give it to a defender or something. It's better, bro, because the attacking players this season, they haven't really turned up to a level where you're saying, okay, that's a Ballon d'Or level. Because Ballon d'Or level, you gotta be different. You have to be different. You can't just be an average guy like Rafinha winning the Ballon d'Or. That's an insult to football, man. That's an insult to football. Yo, but I can't wait. The next time a Man United player wins the Ballon d'Or, that will be the day. That will be the day I go crazy. A Man United player winning the Ballon d'Or, that will be the day I go crazy. And it means that our season will be crazy. It means, yo, Man United win the Champions League or something. Yo, that will be the day, man. That will be the day. Ooh. Yeah, we can see the strategy from Real Madrid, man. They're trying to get that goal. Mbappe causing problems. Mbappe causing problems, man. Yo, I don't even blame Frankie de Jong for taking him down. Obviously, the Real Madrid wanted like a red card, but I don't even blame Frankie de Jong for taking him down, because if Mbappe gets that shot on target, it's a goal, man. It's a goal. It's a goal. But maybe give it to like an Inter Milan defender. The Ballon d'Or going to an Inter Milan defender, because they've had a good season domestically. Looks like Inter Milan, they're gonna do their thing, and even in their Champions League. So Inter Milan defender, bro, just give it to one of them, bro. Better than giving it to Rafinha. Oh, Kylian Mbappe, game changer, man. Yo, game on, game on. Yo, that's what I said. Barca will regret that momentum they had in the first half. A game changer like Kylian Mbappe. Oh my God. That's what this guy does, bro. Mbappe, bro. Mbappe. Low key, Mbappe has been better than Rafinha. That's what people think Rafinha is. Rafinha isn't Mbappe scoring free kicks like this. Bro, Rafinha isn't Kylian Mbappe scoring free kicks like this. Look at that goal. Yo, in a final, man. And we've seen this in the World Cup final. This guy Mbappe, when it's a final, when it's time for a final, the guy switches modes. The guy switches modes. He's a game changer. Oh my God. Oh my God. Mbappe, man. What a free kick there. He's a game changer. Coming on at halftime. He's done more than Rodrigo. He's done more than Vinicius Jr. Bro, he's the game changer for Real Madrid. 1-1. Game on, man. Game on. And Barca, they're gonna rule that situation, bro. They're gonna rule that situation, bro. When they had the momentum, because if this goes into penalties, Courtois is destroying Barca, bro. That's what I'm seeing, low key. This goes to penalties. Courtois, bro. Courtois. That guy doesn't mess around. Modric, Mbappe, these guys are game changers. And I knew when these guys came on, it was game on. Like, yo, Barca need to wake up. And that's why your fake Brazilian is missing good chances. Mbappe is scoring from outside the box for free kicks. right? Oh my God, man. The guy people want to win the Ballon d'Or, he's missing from inside the box, not even a shot on target. That's the difference, man. Players like Mbappe win you games. That's the difference. Damn, that was a good goal. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, 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 hey. Yay, 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 yay. That's why we love El Clásicos, man. They do turn up. They do turn up, bro. Now Barcelona, they're feeling it right now. They are feeling it right now. Yo, yo, they are feeling it right now. And the goals Mbappe has scored this season, low key, the his teammates have let him down. That's what I gotta say. Like low key, his teammates have let him down. Guys like Rodrigo let the guy down because they've been games where he's turning up with vital goals. Against Arsenal, he wasn't the worst ever player, right? Bro, Mbappe, man. You gotta build the team around this guy. Sell Vinicius Jr., sell Rodrigo, get a more cohesive team, bro. A team that can play like a team. Because now you have a situation where Vinicius Jr. wants to be the main man. Rodrigo, we don't know what to expect from Rodrigo. So you just need a situation where you already know who your main man is. Mbappe should be that guy. Mbappe should be that guy, man. Oh, yo, another opportunity for Real Madrid. Yo, Barca might just crumble. I never saw this coming. That's why you gotta love finals. Madrid close again, man. That's why you gotta love finals. That is why you gotta love finals. Madrid close again. Yeah, you can see it, bro. It might be fatigue, bro. It might be fatigue. Yo. Like they're getting tired, a bit tired, and this Hansi Flick system, it's intense, bro. It's intense, highly intense type of formation, man. Like this high pressing, this and that, bro. You will get tired, and now you have a fresh Mbappe running down your midfield, causing problems to your defense. That's a massive problem. You have a fresh Luka Modric, a fresh Mbappe in the second half to deal with. It's a problem for this defense now, right? Yo, and that's the worst case scenario you can be in, right? Second half, your defense is tired, and then you have a fresh Kylian Mbappe causing you problems. It's the worst case scenario you can be in. Looks like if nothing changes, bro, penalties might be realistic in this one. Penalties might just be realistic if nothing genuinely changes. I whoa, 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 whoa. What a final, man. What a final though. Mbappe, he's turned up. I will never underrate this guy because after what he did in the World Cup final, bro, I will never say, yo, this guy, I'll never write him off. Like with Mbappe, it's a situation where I will never write this guy off. He's got that Ronaldo mentality of I will never give up. He's got that. Oh, yo, oh my God, 2-1. Yo, yo. Yo, 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 yo. Chouameni. Yo, 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 yo. Chouameni. 2-1. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, if Hansi Flick doesn't do anything in the next 10 minutes, oh my God. Yo, 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 yo. No penalties, bro. Damn. Yo, what a game, though. Oh my God. Yo, oh my God. 10 minutes, bro. If Barca don't score, they're losing this final. Damn. Oh my God. Yo, 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 yo. My guy Hansi Flick is in trouble right now. Oh my God. And that's what we love about football, man. Finals. Yo, Barca have just fallen apart. That first half, they should have taken the momentum they had. Second half, Mbappe comes on, Modric comes on, these guys get some life. Damn, 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 damn. Yo, I never expected this at all. And now you look back at the chances this fake Brazilian had. Rafinha, you could have scored one of those. Damn, now we're looking back at the chances this fake Brazilian had. Oh my God, Rafinha. Oh my God. Damn, 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 damn. Ha, 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 ha. Barca have been shocked. And if you play like this against Inter, you gotta kiss that final to goodbye. They gotta kiss that final goodbye. Like literally, Madrid second half have been the better team. You gotta give them that. Yo, you gotta kiss that final goodbye if you play like. Look at Hansi Flick's face. We saw Hansi Flick's face, bro. He's shocked. He's shocked. He has a fake Brazilian in attack, and when Lamine Yamal doesn't turn up, Rafinha is not a guy you can count on, bro. Rafinha is not a guy you can count on. Bro, Mbappe. Mbappe changed this game. He's substitution at halftime, and that's what you gotta credit Carlo, right? Carlo is a tactician, bro. He is a tactician, and if he's gonna go out with a trophy like the Copa del Rey, fair play to the man. Fair play to the man, bro. Because if you're gonna get fired in style. Get fired after winning a trophy. Damn, Barca have 10 minutes to rescue this game. Shit. Damn. Yo. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, 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 yo. This fake Brazilian might have cost Barcelona, man. You look at his horrible performance for this game. Moments like that count, especially in a final. Moments like those count. Moments like those count. When you have a fake Brazilian missing chances, failing to pass, moments like that count, especially in a final. Especially in a final, bro. Like first half, Barca should have had at least 2 goals in that first half. But then the passing from their fake Brazilian Rafinha, bro, Real Madrid have just, yo, yo, I didn't expect this at all. Oh my God. It could have been a situation of 3. It could have been a situation of 3-1. Yo, Courtois saves. Courtois saves. And 2 things that let Barcelona down today. right? The lack of Lewandowski in the attack and Rafinha, man. Those are the main things that let Barcelona down today. Like the lack of Lewandowski and Rafinha. Oh my God. Yo, that's why we love football, man. That's why we love football. You can never predict, especially finals. You can never ever predict. Look, now Lamine Yamal, he's the guy trying to rescue you. Where's the guy, Rafinha? Right? The fake Brazilian trying to win a Ballon d'Or. Where is he? Where is he when you need him? That's what I said about Rafinha, man. This guy, he just benefits off of other people. He benefits off of other people. When the team is not really performing well offensively, he ain't getting nothing, Rafinha. He's not like Mbappe. He's not like Mbappe. Yo, if Kylian Mbappe turns up like this in the World Cup, bro, how many teams can stop that French team? Because if you think about like the French national team, the players they have, oh, 2-2. 2-2. Yo, this is a final. This is a final, Varane. Oh my God, this is a final. 2-2. Yo, 2-2. This is a final right here. We are being entertained. Hey, my. We are being entertained. This is a final, bro. This is a final. My screen just froze, man. This is a final. 2-2. Yo, El Clásico, man. El Clásico, man. Yo, El Clásico, man. What a go, though. What a go. Barca rescuing it. Oh, my God. Huh? The pressure in this final. Yo. And now penalties. It might just be a Courtois situation. This game is so exciting, though. Penalties, it just might be a Thibaut Courtois situation where Thibaut Courtois, if this goes to penalties, Thibaut Courtois wins it for Real Madrid. Because I do not trust some of these Barcelona players to score penalties. Yo, what a goal that was, though. Game changer. What a game, man. Oh my God. Yo. Lamine Yamal, you are 17, and that's what people think Rafinha is. That's what people think Rafinha is. Oh, look at and I've never seen Hansi Flick celebrate like that though. He's always so calm. He's always so yo. Ha 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 2-2. El Clasico's always delivering, bro. Always delivering El Clasico. Damn. Yo. This game has delivered, though, low key. How? I'm still in shock. I'm still in belief. The fact that it's 2-2, because first half, I thought, nah, Real Madrid, they're done. They're dusted. I don't see them literally doing anything. And then Mbappe comes on. He scores a free kick. Real Madrid take the lead. And then Barcelona equalize. Bro, football you can never predict. You can never predict. Yo, you can never predict in this game. This game that we call football, you can never predict. This game that we love, you can never predict. Oh, what a game, man. It's lived up to the expectations. This is a final. This is a final. Like, no doubt, this is a final. Wow. It'll be the craziest thing if Rafinha gets the winning goal. That would be the most after having a horrific performance, Rafinha gets the goal. That would be the most the most craziest situation ever. After being the worst player on the field, Rafinha gets the goal, the winning goal. Oh my God. Nah, Lamine Yamal, man, 17 years old. We're realizing that Lamine Yamal is 17 years old. Look at this man. Look at this guy, bro. 17 years old. Bro, him and Mbappe are probably the faces of football right now. Lamine Yamal and Mbappe. I don't want to hear about Rafinha, bro. Rafinha, look at what Rafinha has done today. Nothing. The guy is a liability, right? Lamine Yamal, Kylian Mbappe, these guys are the guys carrying football right now. I look at Rafinha, even basic passing. The guy can't even a basic pass. He can't even do that, right? Rafinha is nowhere close to being the face of football. Their players in the championship are better than Rafinha, technically. Like he shouldn't be in conversations for Ballon d'Or, man. Ooh, this game has lived up. This game has lived up. Yo. And you can see the disappointment from Carlo, bro. He thought they won it. They thought they won it. It was game over. But this is an El Clásico, man. It's never over until the final whistle. This is a final. Every final is like that. It's never over until the final whistle. Ooh. Vinicius off, Brahim on. Low key, that's a smart decision, bro. Yeah, you did say penalties, bro. Yo, penalties. Ish. Low key, Rafinha, man. He needs to be subbed off. But Vinny coming on, it's a good situation, man, because we know recently Vinicius Jr. and penalties, they're not best friends. He's been missing too many penalties. You gotta just sub him off now. I think Brahim, if you're backing either Brahim or Vinny to score your penalty, I think Brahim is a better outlook. But what a game! What a game! What a game! What a game! Penalties. Yeesh. That would be pressurizing, but Real Madrid have a cheat code when it comes to penalties. Courtois is that cheat code. That guy is not a joke, man. He's not a joke. You can ask Bukayo Saka. You can ask so many players in the past. Thibaut Courtois is not a joke when it comes to penalties. Like one of these Barcelona players, they're going to miss a penalty. They will miss a penalty. Do I see a guy like Frankie de Jong scoring against Thibaut Courtois? I love Frankie de Jong. People know how much I rate Frankie de Jong. But in a penalty shootout situation, because we have to look at the players that are remaining right now. Lamine Yamal may be the only one that scores against Thibaut Courtois. Right? Rafinha, he's a doubt. In a penalty situation, Rafinha, he's a doubt. If you put any of these Barcelona defenders to take a penalty, Thibaut Courtois is saving most of them. So even somebody like Pedri, can he score a penalty against Thibaut Courtois? Because Barca, they don't really have a lot of penalty takers left right now. If it was a Lewandowski situation, you'd say, okay, Lewandowski, that's one goal. Lamine Yamal, that's two goals. But then the rest, you're doubting. The rest of them, you're doubting. Can they score against Thibaut Courtois? This is not just a normal goalkeeper. This is Thibaut Courtois. The rest, you're doubting. Frankie de Jong. I think Thibaut Courtois can save a Frankie de Jong penalty. I think Thibaut Courtois can save a Pedri penalty. So the rest of these guys, you're doubting, bro. You are doubting. The rest of these guys, you're doubting highly. So if Barca don't get that goal, that winning goal, it might be game over. It might be game over. I think only two guys from this Barcelona team can genuinely get a goal past Thibaut Courtois. And probably only one that you're backing. Okay, Lamine Yamal, maybe. Thibaut Courtois is a top goalkeeper saving penalties. Pedri, you're still doubting. You're still doubting. Can Pedri get a goal against Thibaut Courtois? Jules Koundé, can this guy, bro? So you're it's a massive doubt. As for Real Madrid, you already know five guys that can score a penalty. Rudiger, he's good with penalties. Mbappe, he's scoring his penalty, no doubt. So right now, Real Madrid are in a better situation if it goes down to penalties. But hey, with penalties, strange things happen. So you can never tell, but just based on the goalkeeper Real Madrid have, it's hard not to write them off. Like, not to say, they're gonna get over the line on penalties. Because if any of these Barcelona defenders take the penalty against Thibaut Courtois, he's saving. 100%. 100%. He's saving it. 100%. Pedri, that penalty, bro, it's a doubt. Can Pedri beat Thibaut Courtois? Another doubt, man. Another doubt. So let's see. Let's see. The game is literally in those pressure moments, man. The pressure moments where it's do or die. Do or die, man. Do or die. El Clásico, this is why we love football. You never know what to expect. You never know what's going to happen. You never know who's going to do what. And I love games like this. When games like this are on top, like, bro, I love games like this. I love games like this where it's left to the final minute. You don't know what's going to happen. As a football fan, this is football at its highest, where you don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen. It's a final. This is football at its highest, bro. It's a final. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know who's going to score. You don't know who's going to win. This is when football is at its purest, man, where there's no favorite right now. At this point, there's no favorite right now. you're just speculating. This is football at its purest. You don't know what's gonna really genuinely happen. Oh, penalty Barcelona. Looks like Barca don't really need a a penalty shootout. Penalty Barcelona. Damn. 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 That might be heartbreak for Real Madrid in the final moments. That might be heartbreak for Real Madrid in the final moments, but they still have Thibaut Courtois, man. Oh, no penalty. No penalty. Oh, no penalty. VAR intervention. No penalty. VAR intervention. Is it a penalty? VAR intervention, bro. Let's see what VAR says. Because this is a massive moment in the game. Of course, even with the penalty, Barcelona, Yeah, it might be a dive from the fake Brazilian, bro. It might be a dive from the fake Brazilian Rafinha, but even with a penalty, Real Madrid have Thibaut Courtois, so they still have hope. It might be a dive from the fake Brazilian. Yeah, it's a genuine dive from the fake Brazilian. Genuine dive from the fake Brazilian Rafinha, bro. Ish, Hansi Flick is so shameless, man. The way he celebrated that penalty, this man is so shameless. I get it. It's a final. You gotta celebrate everything you got, man. You gotta celebrate everything you got, man. Ish, you gotta. I get it from Hansi Flick. The way he celebrated that penalty decision, that's a dive from the fake Brazilian, though. That is a dive from the fake Brazilian. Oh my God. Come on. VAR check, man. Let's see what VAR says. Because if this is a penalty, it is. You still have Thibaut Courtois, right? Real Madrid still have Thibaut Courtois, so you can't write him off from saving a penalty. But especially, it depends on who's taking the penalty, right? Let's see who's taking the penalty for Barca. Thibaut Courtois is there, bro. So even if it is a penalty, it's not game over. That's all, all I'm saying. Yeah, it's a clear dive. I'm surprised that we know that, low key, some of these finals, people have invested interest, bro. They have invested interest. So I'm genuinely saying, that was a dive. That was a dive. That was a dive. From Rafinha, that was a dive, man. That was a dive. Low key, low key. Okay, some angles make it look genuine. It depends on the angle you're looking at it, right? There are some angles where it looks like, oh, this is a horrific challenge. But there are some angles where you can see that, okay, yeah, this is a bit harsh. It's a bit harsh, especially in a final towards the end of the game, bro. Even the contact, you can see he over exaggerated it. No penalty. Yellow card for Rafinha. That was a genuine dive, bro. Even the contact, he over exaggerated it. He over exaggerated. I agree with the referee. That wasn't a penalty, man. That wasn't a penalty. Like you could even see he over exaggerated his dive. Like that was the right call from the ref. I can't lie. He over exaggerated his dive. He over exaggerated it. So no penalty. Looks like we are gonna go to those extra time, bro. Yeah, it's a dive, bro. It's a dive, bro. It is a dive, low key. Like we saw that. We saw that. The fake Brazilian dive, bro. We saw how he's diving, bro. Like that's not even natural, genuine, bro. Like he over exaggerated it. We saw that. And I get it. I get it. It's the final minutes of the game. If you can get a penalty or something, you got to do it, man. It's the final. If a Man United player did that and was that shameless trying to get us a penalty, final minutes, bro, I'll be celebrating that. I'll be like, hey, fair play, bro. You tried. You tried. You tried to get us a penalty. Fair play. If that was a Man United player, I would have been saying, fair play, my G. You tried to get us a penalty. You tried to get us the win in the final moments. If any Man United player does this in the final, bro, I'll be saying, yo, fair play, bro. Hey, we got to win that trophy anyhow we can. I'm just imagining if this was a Europa League final, Man United will play, and somebody took a dive for the team, bro. I'll be like, hey, you tried to win us the trophy, right? You tried, but hey, there we go. It even forgot to stop the timer. Even forgot to stop the timer. There we go. Ah, there we go, man. There we go. Yeah, penalties, bro. And in a situation like this, you gotta give it to Real Madrid. Of course, extra time, Barca can still get something, but penalties, you gotta give it to Real Madrid just because of Thibaut Courtois. The guy's an animal. The guy's a savage, bro. Literally, Thibaut Courtois, the guy's an animal. The guy's a savage. But this game has had drama. Like first half, Barca was a better team. Second half, Real Madrid came to life after Kylian Mbappe free kick. Bro, this game has had everything. Almost a late penalty. Barca make it 2-2. Bro, this game, it's lived up to a final. It's lived up to a final, no doubt about it. Like it's genuinely lived up to a final. What a game we're having so far. It's lived up to a final. Four goals in this game, bro. Football fans, we can't complain. We can't complain with entertainment like this, with drama like this. And low key, the best goal of this game, it's either the Pedri one or the Mbappe free kick. Both of them were really good goals. So we've seen some really good moments in this game. That Mbappe free kick, insane. That Pedri goal, insane. Bro, we've seen some great moments so far. Even the equalizer for Barcelona, that was a good goal. Great goal. Yo, hey, if one of these teams get a winner in the in extra time, bro. Low key, Barca need extra time more than Real Madrid because Real Madrid have a cheat code when it comes to penalties. Like, like truly, they have a cheat code when it comes to penalties. So it's now or never. It is now or never for Barcelona to win this game. Uh, Extra time might be their only opportunity to genuinely get over the line. Right? Let's see what they do in extra time. But yo, penalties. You have Jude Bellingham that can score a goal. You got Mbappe that can score a goal. For Barca, they don't really have a lot of guys that are turning up with goals in that penalty shootout because of Courtois, because of the type of keeper they are gonna be facing. Somebody like Thibaut Courtois, bro, he's literally destroying you. He's making one or two saves. If Pedri, do I back Pedri scoring a penalty against Thibaut Courtois? That's why it's now or never for Barcelona. They gotta score in extra time to win this game because Real Madrid have a cheat code. Thibaut Courtois is a cheat code, bro, especially with penalties. Especially with penalties. Damn, second half. Let's do this. Let's actually do this. It's been an entertaining game. An entertaining game. We gotta do this second half. Oh, extra time. Sorry, not second half. Damn, extra time. Let's do this. Let's do this. 30 more minutes before penalties. We've been entertained as fans, so we can't really complain. We can't really complain. Let's go. Extra time underway. Let's go. Extra time underway. Ooh. It's moments like this you start you start feeling the pressure because the pressure is really on right now. Both managers, you saw their face during extra time. Like the pressure is really on right now. During like halftime of extra time, like the pressure's really on. Like this extra time, it's now or never. You gotta get that goal. It's now or never. You gotta get that goal, especially for Barca. Real Madrid got a cheat code. They don't need to cry about goals in extra time. They just need to defend and rely on Thibaut Courtois. Oh my God. And out of all the people to score, it was Chouameni. Like, this final has delivered low key. It has delivered. Great game so far. Great game. Ooh. And there's an area where if Real Madrid actually target that, obviously the mindset from Real Madrid is let's try and take it to penalties. But there's an area, if Real Madrid target that with Mbappe, they're getting that third goal. They are getting that third goal. So that's why I was saying with Barca, they need to do so much in the transfer window with their defense. Even the fake Brazilian Rafinha, bro, you gotta truly, truly bring in somebody better. Even the Spanish manager, bro, he's looking at this like, hey, great game, great game. This fake Brazilian Rafinha, he could have won the game for Barca though. If he had a better performance, the attack would have been better for Barcelona. But the lack of Lewandowski and the poor performance from Rafinha today might cost Barcelona a trophy. Genuinely might cost Barcelona a trophy because if they had Lewandowski in that first half when they had majority dominance, majority of the ball, Lewandowski creates space for other players. He genuinely creates a lot of space. So you can see how they're missing this guy, especially in a Hansi Flick system. It's similar to what he was doing at Bayern Munich, Lewandowski. It's so similar, man. So, yo, extra time. Let's see what happens, guys. Let's see what happens. Ooh, we gotta just see if this Barca team can get a goal or something because you can see the mindset from Real. Now they are the favorites. Now they are the favorites if we're going to penalties. They know that. Probably that's the tactic from Carlo. He's saying, okay, just keep it defensively structured. Penalties, they don't really Barcelona don't really have guys that can score against Thibaut Courtois. They don't have 5 people that can score penalties against Thibaut Courtois. He's saving 2 at least, minimum 2 penalties. That's what I'm predicting. Minimum if this goes to penalties, Thibaut Courtois is saving minimum 2. Minimum 2 because Barca, their players, they're not players you think of, okay, yeah, these guys penalties, they're going to be scoring. They're going to score. They're not those types of, oh my God, Brahim could have done something if he passed to Madrid. But credit, like with Mbappe, you got to give him his credit. The way he changed this game for Real Madrid, they were literally not in the game before Mbappe. And this is why we have to put Rodrigo under review. Like, Rodrigo is another fake Brazilian. Yes, he has talent, but bro, we have to put that guy under review because that first half was horrific from Rodrigo. It was horrific from Rodrigo. So that's another Brazilian we have to put under review. Are you really a Brazilian? Really? That's what you're doing in a final? Come on, man. Rodrigo was invisible in that first half. He's another fake Brazilian, Rodrigo. Yes, the guy has talent, but bro, we saw him in that first half. He doesn't turn up. Same situation for Arsenal. Yeah, Mbappe is world class, bro. He changed this game. Without Mbappe, Barca are literally lifting this trophy right now. They are literally lifting this trophy right now. Without Mbappe, Barca are literally This is the time they're lifting it. It wouldn't have been an extra time situation. And with Mbappe, you know the guy is going to score a penalty. That's guaranteed. That's guaranteed. So with Real Madrid, you have two guys, at least three guys, where you say, okay, penalties, they're going to score. Mbappe, Bellingham, he scores his penalty. Rudiger, he scores his penalty. So with Barca, I can't think of three guys that score a penalty against Thibaut Courtois. Hey, let's see. It looks like they're trying to fight for Carlo a bit. They're trying to fight for Carlo in the final minutes, but where was this in the first half? Where was this against Arsenal, though? But we know a club like Real Madrid, they'll come back with more Galactico signings. More Galactico signings. I think after that, a guy like Rodrigo performing like this in an El Clásico final, bro, he's done. He's done at Real Madrid. He's done. I can say that for sure, man. You think Carlo is finished anyways? Yeah, bro. I think he is finished. When Sky Sports say, yo, the guy is fired regardless of what happens in the Copa del Rey final, I think Sky Sports don't make news like that unless they know it's 100%, bro. Unless they know it's 100%. Sky Sports, they don't make news like that unless they know, yo, it's 100% Carlo is gonna get fired. Yo, this game has delivered. It has delivered. But yeah, Rodrigo, bro, that's I think he's done at Real Madrid, Rodrigo. Because already like fans were attacking him after that Arsenal performance, and then you perform like this in an El Clásico. The guy is done, bro. The guy is done. Rodrigo is done, bro. Subbed off at halftime. He's done. He's done at Real Madrid. If Hazard can survive, and let's be real, Hazard had more talent than Rodrigo. If Hazard, guys like Gareth Bale, they wanted Gareth Bale out. If those guys can't survive, who is Rodrigo, bro? He's done after this. I think Rodrigo is done after this. Next season, they might just bring in another player just to fill it in. I think that he's done, bro. Next season, the guy might just be a bench player. Like with the Pedri substitution, I get it. I get it a bit, right? With the Pedri substitution, now Hansi Flick is thinking about penalties. He's thinking about penalties right now. He knows that, yo, Pedri, he ain't scoring me no penalty. Let me make a substitution. Maybe somebody who's more likely to score me a penalty. Rodrigo, low-key, Vinny can survive because he's, I think Perez, he loves Vinny. But Rodrigo, bro, Rodrigo is done, man. You're subbed off at halftime, El Clásico. Your first half was horrific. If Real Madrid don't win this, Rodrigo is done, bro. You're saying Rodrigo to Liverpool? That would be a good move for Liverpool. That would be a good move for Liverpool. I think Rodrigo is the type of player that needs to be at a club where it's more stable with like a system, bro. If he was like at a Man City where you have a Pep Guardiola system and this and that, he would perform, right? But with Real Madrid, it's about you as an individual. That's why somebody like Mbappe can flourish in some moments because it's about individual brilliance. Yeah, Endrick, you just need to bring on Endrick, Real Madrid. If you're going to penalties, let Endrick come on and take one. Like, I don't know why they didn't bring on Endrick earlier though. Because you can even see the way he was looking, Endrick. He looks like, yo, it's my time. It's my time. I'm here. I'm here to deliver. It's my time. It's my time. This is my game. This is my competition. Of course, Endrick, I think he's still the top goal scorer in the Copa del Rey. This has been an exciting game, though. Oof. Come on. He's saying it's my time. Endrick, man. But wouldn't it be crazy if Endrick is the guy that gets the goal, the winning goal? That would be a crazy situation. Like Copa del Rey, obviously somebody like Mbappe is the one who's gonna take the last penalty. Mbappe is gonna take either the first penalty or the last one. Oof. Yeah, that penalty shootout is looking more likely right now. It looks like we're just gonna go into that shootout. Obviously, the instruction from Hansi Flick is, hey, get that goal because penalties, we are the underdogs. Ooh, unlucky pass there. Unlucky pass. And usually in extra time, not a lot happens, right? You won't see what we saw in the Man United versus Lyon game where extra time, the clubs score like 4 goals, right? You won't see situations like that. It will be tight like this, cautious, teams trying to ride out for penalties. You won't see a scenario we saw in the Manchester United versus Lyon game where you're seeing goals, penalties, and then late minute winners from Harry Maguire. You won't see that a lot in extra time. Yes, sometimes it will happen. We've seen it a lot, but most of the time it's just a situation like this, man. It's tight. Most of the teams are just trying to hold out for that penalty shootout, especially a team with a better goalkeeper. If you have a keeper like Courtois or Emi Martinez, it makes sense for you to hold out for penalties. It makes sense. It makes sense for you. Okay, let's not go all out attack. We know our goalkeeper is world class. Let's hold up. Let's hold out for penalties, right? For Barcelona, it doesn't make sense because they know, okay, yeah, penalties we're gonna be facing Courtois. Yeah, we gotta get this goal right now. So for Barca, that's why you can see that the emphasis from Hansi Flick on the touchline. Go get that goal. You can see how active he is because he knows, bro. He knows Courtois is saving minimum 2 penalties, bro. He's saying, go get that penalty. You can see how Hansi Flick is right now. He's saying, yo, go get that penalty. Go get that goal right now, man. Avoid penalties. He knows how Thibaut Courtois is. He knows. With Real Madrid, that's why they're keeping it simple right now. They know, okay, cool, penalties were the favorites. And low key, that's why a guy like Thibaut Courtois is the perfect goalkeeper, right? Because in penalties, he saves you. In regular games, he's making saves. So this guy is literally like the perfect goalkeeper, man. He's tall. He makes regular saves. When it's time for penalties, he turns up. He's like an all-round goalkeeper. He's literally an all-round goalkeeper, Thibaut Courtois. All-round goalkeeper. He reads his areas well. He's great with corners. So somebody like Thibaut Courtois, he's all-round, bro. He's an all-round goalkeeper. You can expect everything from him. Penalty saves. He's good from corners. He's tall. He commands his area, bro. He's like the perfect goalkeeper. Thibaut Courtois. Perfect goalkeeper. First half has ended of extra time. So after this, 15 more minutes. 15 more minutes of that extra time. Damn. 15 more minutes of that extra time. What a game, man. What a game. What a game. I can't even say we haven't been entertained, although extra time, most extra time are not really entertaining, bro. They're not really entertaining, but they are crazy situations where they do get on a late minute winner, bro. You're saying, and he got aura. Yeah, Courtois is like the perfect goalkeeper, bro. He is the perfect goalkeeper. If you're a club, like a guy like Courtois is the perfect goalie to have, because even during penalties, he's gonna be there to save you. Corners, penalties, he makes regular saves. Bro, he's tall as well. Courtois is tall, bro. That guy is tall. He's tall, bro. So he's like the perfect goalkeeper. If you're shopping for a goalkeeper, he's got all the attributes, man. Like, yo, he's like a 10 out of 10 goalkeeper. Even like playing from the back. Is Thibaut Courtois horrible at playing from the back? His distribution isn't horrible, bro. That guy is like, he's like the perfect goalkeeper. Thibaut Courtois, even his distribution, it's not bad. It's not bad, though. Look at how tall this guy is, Thibaut Courtois. Obviously, they know. They know. Penalties are coming. You're my guy. Bro, they know, bro. Look at how tall he is. Right? The only guy close to him is Rudiger right now. Thibaut Courtois, bro. This guy is a giant, bro. He's a giant. He's tall, bro. Like, that's a perfect goalkeeper. The only guy coming close to him there is Rudiger. You can see how tall he is compared to the rest, bro. Even the second choice goalkeeper, he's not really coming close to Thibaut Courtois' height, bro. Yeah, but this final, bro, these penalties, let's see. Let's see what will happen. Second half is underway of extra time. Do I expect a goal in these 15 minutes? I don't really expect a goal, bro. I think we are going to penalties. I think we are going to penalties. This second half of extra time, I don't expect a goal. Yeah, Courtois is a giant in the box, bro. He's like the perfect goalkeeper, no lie, bro. Like he is the perfect goalkeeper. Distribution on point. He can play out from the back. He can save penalties. Bro, he's a 10 out of 10 as a goalkeeper. He's tall. Like, yo, that's the type of goalkeeper you need if you're gonna compete for like major things. Because in situations like this, when you need him for penalties, he's the right man. You're not looking, oh no, we need our second choice goalkeeper to come on for penalties. You're saying you're going Barca on pens? Bro, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard to doubt Courtois. Like Courtois from saving a penalty, it's hard to doubt him, bro. Because if penalties do come, I see Bellingham scoring his penalty, Mbappe scoring his penalty. Somebody like Rudiger will score his penalty. So with Barca, it's like, ish, how many players are gonna bag their penalties? We'll see, man. We'll see. Because low key, even a Lamine Yamal penalty, Thibaut Courtois has the potential to save that. That's the type of goalkeeper you're dealing with. Thibaut Courtois has the potential to save that. Top corner against Courtois, bro. Yeah. You have to shoot top corner, but shooting top corner is extremely hard, bro. It's extreme because when you're aiming for that top corner in a penalty, the chances of you missing are also high. So top corner, that's why a lot of guys, they just keep it simple, bro. They keep it simple. Because top corner, that's how you miss your penalties. You're trying to do it top corner, you miss. Yo, Barca should have scored from there. Barca should have scored. Yo, Barca, they should have scored from that situation. Oh my God. I don't know how they didn't capitalize from that, Barcelona. Don't know how they didn't capitalize. Like, you need this goal. You need this goal. You really need this goal because penalties, hey, Madrid are gonna be smiling during those penalties. They got a cheat code. But low key, I'm seeing some type of pressure in Courtois' face. I've never seen this before from Courtois. Like low key, you can see like his facial expression. It's like he's feeling some type of fear or something. I've never seen this from Courtois. If you look at his face, it's like a man that's scared. The fear, bro. I've never seen that from Thibaut Courtois. Fear like that. Genuinely never seen that. Oh, if that pass was on point. Yo. But if a late winner happens, bro, it's heartbreak for either team. Those late winners, it's an El Clásico, bro. It's heartbreak for either team if a late winner happens. Like, you've come so far just to lose. That's the worst way to lose a final. In extra time, bro, that's the worst way to lose a final. Extra time penalties, that's the worst way because you came so far. You had that hope. And penalties is the worst one because you have that hope. If we win penalties, we can win, bro. That's the worst one. Endrick coming on. Endrick coming on, Rudiger off. So that's another guy that can score penalties. I've seen like Endrick take penalties. Like, he's not a joke, bro. He's not a joke on penalties. Endrick replaces Rudiger. Oh, yo. I was so close to that penalty shootout. Less than 10 minutes, man. Almost 10 minutes till that penalty shootout. 10 minutes. What a game. What a game this has been. The Brazilian star, Endrick. Let's see what he does. But, bro, this game has delivered, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. This is what a final is supposed to be. And let's hope Man United don't let me down. Let's hope we're doing a stream for the Europa League final this year. This year, I need United in a final. Let's hope they don't let us down, man. I need to experience this with Man United. Europa League final, we need to win that and get into the Champions League. Obviously, not pressure like this. If Man United make the Europa League final, don't do this to the people where you go to extra time and penalties. You gotta win it in 90 minutes, please. If it's extra time, penalties, Europa League final, bro, the pressure will be there. So United, make sure you're in that final. This year we gotta see that final, Europa League final, man. We need that. We need that. We need that. Yeah, we anticipated things like this. Like, it's only a few moments where you see a lot of goals in extra time. Especially against teams that know that, okay, penalties, we can win it. Especially like finals. Usually the goals come in like semifinals, quarterfinals, of extra time, but finals, you barely see goals in extra time. They happen, but you barely see them. You barely see them. And the way Barca equalized, bro, that was crazy as well. That was crazy as well. Mbappe. Yeah, this guy is world class, man. I don't care what anyone else says. Kylian Mbappe is world class. Like when this guy turns up, not a lot of people, not a lot of defenders can stop him. Like in a bad season, he's been the shining light for Real Madrid. Oh, low key, I don't even write off like a Bellingham late winner. I've seen that too many times, bro. Like a Bellingham late winner in the box, bro. I can't even write that off from happening. Bellingham late winner, something like that, bro. Anything can happen in finals. I don't write that off from happening. Like somebody like Bellingham, he's motivated as well. Yeah, this is a massive final, bro. Especially the fact that it's an El Clásico. These guys are rivals. And, bro, the hate between both of these clubs is real, bro. It's real. It's real. But you can see Thibaut Courtois, he's taking his time because he knows we want those penalties. We want those penalties. If that backfires against Real Madrid penalties, bro, it'll be sad. It'll be sad. But the most spiritual thing is an Endrick winner. Yo, if Endrick gets a winner, bro, oh my God. Oh my God. That will be a crazy situation, man. Hey, gotta turn this on. Oh my God. You're saying boss on pens. Let's see, bro. Let's see, bro. Oh, they don't even need penalties. Damn. Barcelona. 3-2. They don't even need penalties. Heartbreak for Real Madrid. Oh my God. Jules Koundé, out of everybody that could score. Jules, oh my God. Jules Koundé. Oh my God. French players are turning up in this final. First Mbappe, now Jules Koundé. French players are turning up in this final. Yo. Yo, 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 yo. Barca don't even need penalties. Jules Koundé. French players are turning up in this final. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jules Koundé might have just scored the winner. He might have just scored the winner right there. What a game this is. What a game this is. El Clásico, man. This is an El Clásico for real. Jules Koundé breaking Real Madrid hearts. Oh my God. Yo, you can see the frustration from people like Luka Modric. Carlo Ancelotti devastated. Jules Koundé breaks Real Madrid hearts. Oh, but this game has had goals. And you barely see that in like extra time. I thought this was going penalties, bro. Damn. Unless Real Madrid respond, because you can't write that off. Like Real Madrid, unless Real Madrid score, we saw this in the Man United game, bro. So I can't come here and say Barcelona have won this game. We saw in the Man United game, anything can happen. So, yo, what? Yo, Jules Koundé, man. What a way to score, man. He barely gets goals, but he steps up like this. Yo, yo. Yo, Hansi Flick Terminator celebrating like there's no tomorrow. But I'm saying this right now. If Barcelona play like this against Inter Milan, they're losing that game. Oh, damn. Mbappe wins a penalty, but it's offside. Mbappe wins a penalty, but it's offside. Damn. Kylian Mbappe wins a penalty, but it's offside. Oh my God. Yo, incredible final, bro. Jules Koundé, bro. Out of all the people, Jules Koundé. Jules Koundé. Out of all the people. Yo, imagine if that penalty was onside. The drama from this game. The drama from this game. That's why I'm not writing off a Real Madrid equalizer, because this game has had drama, bro. The drama from this game, El Clásico final, Copa del Rey. Oh, oh, yo. And this is the worst way to lose. Like, this is the worst way to lose a game, right? Extra time. You thought you had hope, waiting for penalties, and then you just get heartbroken, bro. Heartbroken. All that. Look at the Real Madrid fans, bro. Some of them are crying like crazy. Heartbreak on a full moon. It's crazy right now for Real Madrid, man. Heartbreak on a full moon. They need Chris Brown to sing them a song, man. Oh my God. Heartbreak on a full moon. This is crazy. What a game. What a game. What a game. Madrid fans, bro, they're just gonna be listening to that heartbreak on a full moon, man. Oh, yo, yo. A few seconds. A few seconds until this game is over. Just a few seconds. Looks like Barcelona have done it, man. They did it the hard way. I thought they would do it like in 90 minutes. Kylian Mbappe came on to bring some life, but it wasn't really meant to be, bro. Offside, bro. It wasn't really meant to be for Real Madrid. Kylian Mbappe brought them some life, but hey, football is heartbreaking, bro. Like, you never know what's gonna happen. And yeah, you might just lose it in the final minutes, bro. Damn. And they were gonna be the favorites for that penalty shootout. That's how heartbreaking football is. Sad way to see Carlo Ancelotti leave, man. Your last game might be a loss in an El Clásico. Damn. Your last game might be just a loss in an El Clásico. Sad way for Carlo to leave. Ooh. Ooh, you can see the frustration from guys like Carlo and the people on the Real Madrid bench. Yo, the frustration is there. The frustration is there. Finals will make you emotional, man. Finals will make you emotional. And it's game over, man. Hansi Flick coming for the trouble, man. Coming for the trouble in his first season. That is crazy. Barcelona win it. And yeah, Hansi Flick coming for that trouble in his first season. You can see the tension in the final few minutes, man. The tension, bro. Rudiger looked, he looked like he wanted to knock someone out, bro. I feel those emotions. Like, hey, you just lost the final. It looks like, yo, he wants to knock somebody out. He looks like he wants to knock somebody out right now. Damn, Rudiger, you gotta relax, brother. Damn. He looks like he wants to knock somebody out right now. Like, it's crazy, full time. And it wasn't meant to be for Real Madrid, man. Hansi Flick, my manager, man. Today I have to keep it real. He got lucky. He got lucky with that one. Right? He got lucky with that one. I didn't expect it to be this tight. He got lucky that Barca scored in extra time, because if that went to penalties, Real Madrid win it. He got lucky, man. He got lucky. He got, yeah, Rudiger wants to knock someone out, bro. Last minute. Last minute. You can see the tensions, bro. But hey, what a game. What a game, man. What a game. El Clásico final. Barcelona win it. Barcelona win it. Hansi Flick on the road to a treble. Will he win it? Not playing like this. If you play like this against Inter Milan, bro, it's game over. It is game over. You can't play like this against Inter Milan, but you can see the celebrations from Hansi Flick, man. He's done it. He's done it. Another trophy over the bag, man. Oh, yo, El Clásico. What a game, man. And I just want to thank everybody that tuned in. Massive game, but another game tomorrow, man. Man United, Bournemouth. Let's hope Man United don't let me down, bro. Like Man United versus Bournemouth. Let's hope Man United don't let us down, because Bournemouth are really, really delivering. They are really, really turning up. So, oh, what a final. What a final this is. And yeah, congratulations to Barcelona. Game over, man. Shout out to everybody that joined the